I'm on audio now, and we're getting rid of the image.
Still learning. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Yes. Also, I've
just
still got
off
Beethoven
the
blaring
site.
in the background because I just realized it wasn't in the thing, it was in something else. So awesome.
It was in your heart, Ryan.
It was in your
Beethoven
heart.
was in my heart all along.
Actually, it was just in your mind. You're just crazy.
Wait, no, I'm a DM. That was
It
already.
was the
I already knew
Beethoven
that.
we found along the
I was gonna
way.
say, you are a DM, so you're already crazy for taking on that role.
I'm just a theater kid, I always have a soundtrack going on.
Right. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to TPK, the only show on the internet that is into the unknown. Excuse my off-key voice.
God.
Blame Maddie for that one. Blame Maddie for that one. It was her idea.
My wig was supposed to be orange. It's looking blonde, so we decided to lean into it with the snow theme and the blonde hair.
Okay. Alright, I see how it is.
We'll disable preview for now because that's just more
It was
bandwidth than I
thematically
need.
correct.
It was thematically correct. Oh. Welcome to TPK, everybody. If you are just joining us for the first time ever, welcome. We're glad to have you. Last week, our band of misfits and weirdos decided to embark on a quest to their very own Esmery's hometown of Greycap and the Greycap Thief. They were teleported through druid magic and the unique skill of Baron Trent Deepwater to bypass a magical barrier system which kept out all teleportation and communication from outside of the fief. We pick up with you guys just driving the Goodberry Go out of a tree, things you say in D&D, and there's a blizzard coming down all around you, and as Esmery, I believe you were the one driving.
Yes.
As you are coming out, everybody else is in the tavern, I assume. You realize that your cold gear is probably not enough for the actual weather that you're experiencing. There is a severe blizzard all around you. You can barely see like 5 feet ahead of you, and the Goodberry actually gets stuck in the snow.
Oh, great.
What's happening?
Man.
Doesn't it have
You're on a different plane of
water,
existence at
a
this
water
Well,
level?
point.
I think,
it's got a boat form, yeah.
Annalise could probably see what's going on. In her,
I can't.
I don't
remember
think
you
we
got
have
that
a
window?
over the Goodberry Go.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think we have, like...
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
In her, it's
They
like
would
the...
still.
Yeah,
it'd
you
be
have
my
windows
little-
to the outside in your rooms.
Yeah.
As you are looking around and you notice that the Goodberry gets stuck, you do see one of the three glowing, one of the three boxes off to the side that are the buttons for transforming the Goodberry, or you assume, is glowing. This one has, it's a picture of the cart, but with much bigger wheels.
Be right back.
Punch it.
I just press the button.
As you do, you feel the cart shift
the
a little
button.
bit, and then you see something off your peripheral coming up in front of you. As you look over, the wheels have extended outwards, and they are now growing. And this is the whole shape of the cart is basically it's transforming into kind of like a doom buggy type shape, but with a Vardo on top of it.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
The wheels
Nice.
widen from about yay big to about yay big, and little ethereal. You know that sort of like ethereal blue substance that everything in the Goodberry seems to be made of. All of the servants and the leather that you guys have been working with and that sort of stuff. It's that same sort of substance, but they're coming out in spikes out of the wheel.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
I love that we got a cart that gives us what we need. It is so universal for so many things. It was so worth the investment.
Yeah,
I think
it
you
was
mean
totally
you love how Ryan just gave us something that made our lives incredibly easier to progress
Yes.
storylines. because-
Absolutely. We like Ryan for this,
We
and we
do.
like that he has an ability to
do.
do that.
Yeah. When creativity
Mhm,
is out
mhm.
there, it's great.
Don't worry, it's not going to get
Yup.
too easy for you.
Yep.
Well,
No,
I
of
know
course
that.
not. But still,
I just
we
like
love
to-
the
no,
good
really.
berry.
I generally like to hand wave a lot of the more boring stuff in games, like where you get your food and stuff
Yeah.
like that, because nobody really wants to deal with that.
Yeah.
Except for those super immersive people, but those usually are like
I
heavy
mean-
combat people.
Yeah, but like it
Can be.
the next campaign might be different. We don't know. So
It's just
You
the
can
entire
now-
campaign is just going to the mall.
you can now drive the Goodberry Go through the snow.
All right. Is there any indication that we are indeed in Grey Cap that I can see this far, or is it just all snow and blizzard?
It's full on Snowblind. It's you are in a forest of some kind, but beyond that, you have no
What?
idea.
Do I know?
How tall are the trees?
Is there?
Do I know of a
tall,
foresting area in like Grey Cap?
Several.
Just a few.
Is there a compass
I was about to say.
in the cabin where Esmeralda is?
Yeah, like
There
in
is-
the driver's seat, on the table. Okay.
There is a compass. It's,
Which way are we
it's
going?
just, you are currently
So, is-
going east.
So is it like the snow fall is heavy, or is it just lots of just snow?
It's a blizzard, full on blizzard.
Ugh.
And
I'm gonna start heading north.
keep in mind, you are outside the tavern. You're not being kept warm. And your
That's
cold
fine. I
gear-
mean, like I have a quote or whatever, but
right.
I'm still driving.
Your cold gear is not enough for this severe of weather.
What
I
about
thought
my
you was in an
ring?
enclosed
Can I drive
cabin.
then?
No. Well, I mean, yeah.
Do I get to drive now?
Let me check on something that I was supposed to.
Yeah, I
check
thought
before
you-
This all happened, but
I mean, because I know when we first saw the card, it was like, someone's had to sit outside, like it was on a regular
But
card,
now it's,
but
like,
then it was
enclosed.
described as having like an enclosed cabin.
But is it
space.
enclosed with
No.
like open
it's
spaces?
not an enclosed cabin. It's just the part where you would have sat before with the horses.
Yes.
The part that in the original version of the Goodberry, there was a little area where you would still be able to attach horses. You just didn't need to. That
Okay.
area is gone, and now it's flat nosed, but you're still outside the cart.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
I think I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm gonna stop the cart for a moment and go inside.
Did we make it?
I believe so, but I'm not entirely sure.
No. To answer your question, Naaman, your ring does not cover this severe of cold. So outside it's about -70. Your ring only lets you.
Holy!
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
wow!
This is like blizzard in Alaska temperatures.
No, that's not blizzard in
Okay.
Alaska. That's a blizzard like north of Greenland.
I legitimately just looked up blizzard in Alaska temperatures.
Come here.
It's
Crap.
-70.
Papa.
Yeah. Oh, puppos! Anyway.
We have puppos.
Distracted. The only person among you who could drive the Goodberry right now is Willow, because her boots protect her for up to -100.
Right.
The boots
To be
are
honest, she
slightly
has-
better than the
Cool.
ring. I don't know why. But
She has the tracking methods, and she'll be able.
That's true.
So
Mm-hmm.
She would actually possibly know
so
her way around.
As
I guess we'll ask her
with your
to
cold
drive.
gear, you are resistant. You can Esmery and Annalise. So you guys have, as far as environmental conditions go, you have you can be comfortable in up to or down to -20 degrees with your current setup.
Okay.
You get the feeling that one of you, because you do have that extra ring of warmth, the wristband one or the ring or whichever one it is.
I think that's the one I'm
She
wearing.
has
Is the wristband
She has
one.
the ring. No. Wait, you didn't get a. You got.
Yeah, I bought all 3. Remember?
Yeah.
Pauline has the other ring.
Yeah, she has a ring.
No, Colleen has the
And-
boots.
No.
No.
Willow
Willow has the boots.
Colleen
Willow
didn't need
boots.
anything
Okay.
because she had cold gear.
No,
Who took
but
the
she
ring?
also got the ring.
Nobody
Remember
took the ring.
Yeah, someone took the
Yes,
ring
she
because
did.
I bought all 3.
Remember
and someone
that
took
scene
a
you were
ring.
describing where she was supposed to be
right.
showing
It's a
how like.
pinky.
But,
Yeah.
Yes.
but she never attuned to
Colleen.
it, so
Okay.
I believe
well,
it needs attunement, doesn't it? Oh,
Yes.
fuck.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I
Well-
attuned to my ring.
Better.
So
I don't
I mean, we don't know.
Right
We're
now.
currently down a Jack and a Cass, so we don't know. Maybe she did attune to it.
All right. Maybe she. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Because she was in the wagon, I guess there's time.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Bubba.
Uh.
It's okay, Bubby. It's okay.
And also, I think last session you were also saying that like you weren't sure if it was needed to attune or not, so she might have not known that she was supposed to attune to it.
yeah, I mean,
Go get her.
we're gonna say she didn't attune to it just yet.
You can take
just
out
because,
the
Okay.
It's
Take
gonna
out
make
the
things a little bit easier.
holder.
Because that means if you guys
Close
redistribute
it
the
all the way.
magic items
Thank you.
for temporarily,
Pulling them out.
the 3 of you can handle the cold, and that's the people who are here today. So let's deal with that.
All right. Okay.
So you go inside because it's getting stupid cold, and you're going to catch hypothermia, or you can stay outside and die. It's up to you.
So how about then in this case, Willow will be the one to drive, and at least
No, Colleen.
Well, hold on.
I
Hold
thought
on.
it was.
Go inside. Go inside and talk to
Yes.
the people first.
Yes. Right then. The conditions outside are terrible. I haven't seen anything like this in quite some time.
Make a history check.
All right. All right.
Just as
One moment, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's why I try to keep things like not oblivious, but like vague for moments like these where I have to roll for things.
Well, you were supposed to roll a few minutes ago, but we got distracted.
Of course you did.
Us distracted? Never.
Oh my god, never.
Such a rare occurrence.
What?
So
Hold on.
rare.
What did I make? What did I
I'm
miss?
trying to open up my character sheet, and D&D Beyond is being really weird.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, gotta love it.
She really wants to become Elsa now because she has the hair.
I really don't. She is not my favorite Disney princess.
That's the
at
one
all.
who's trying to sing Into the Unknown.
It's a catchy song.
Oh. Not trying to become Elsa.
Oh man.
I'm trying to think the other ones. Aurora or Cinderella.
You know what? I'm just
Better
rolling a d20.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay, here comes my sheet finally. History.
Alice in Wonderland if you go by Kingdom Hearts rules.
True.
Alice
Oh.
from
Princess.
Alice in Wonderland
Yeah.
is a princess.
Tinkerbell.
Oh,
Elena.
some,
Oh wait, fell off the table. Fell off the table.
By the way, some housekeeping stuff I forgot to mention.
Okay.
Esmery, I did edit your equipment just a little bit.
Thank you.
I was wrong about one of the items I gave you before. It wasn't supposed to be an Ioun stone. It was the Pearl of Power. So I changed that
Now it
for you.
finally loaded.
And I've added the Allow caster for you. But make sure you keep track of your items. I did the Allow caster one and the Pearl of Power because the Allow caster is a homebrew item that I made, so kind of forgiven for not knowing whatever it was. And then the Pearl of Power was my mistake. But most of the time, try to keep track of your own stuff.
So I kept clicking on D&D Beyond and it didn't load until just now, and then I also rolled physically. So which one do you prefer I take?
Take the physical one.
Okay, that's the worst one. 14.
14? That's good enough.
Yes.
So, as you walk inside, since you came through the tree, something's been nagging you about this storm. There's something, you know something about this, but you can't figure out what it is. And as you're walking into the the Goodberry, you realize, right, there's this perpetual storm, and the storm follows, there's one singular perpetual storm over part of the region of Grey Cap. This storm basically centers around one of the floating islands in Grey Cap.
Okay.
So you reckon you're probably somewhere around there.
Are one of these floating islands, do I know the position of them from Castletown? Like north, west, south?
They float around, they kind of migrate, but there are two major ones, both with storm conditions that surround them. There's one about halfway up, in what would be close to center of Grey Cap,
Okay.
But there's also one down closer to
Border?
the border of Erelon itself, of Erelon fiefdom.
Right.
So you could be on either one. You could be near either one. You're probably near the one closer to Erelon, since that's the one with the heaviest blizzard-like snowfalls. The other one has just severe wind conditions that both have been completely unplotted by anyone, since it's nearly impossible to get up there. And most people who have managed to make it up there haven't come back.
So now we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna get down. Cool.
If you're up there.
I'm sure none of us are gonna do something stupid. Nope.
Don't put it out into the universe.
Just drive the Goodberry off
I
the
just
cliff.
know us, okay?
This should be fun!
Hey, it gives us what we need. Maybe it'll turn into a flying cart.
Yeah, I was about to say.
That's wishful thinking.
Depends how pissed off we make the DM.
You do know that third square is empty. It doesn't have a glyph in it.
I know. Alright, so I'll relay that to the party. So if anything, I think we're still near the border of Aralon. So regardless, if we head north in some direction, we'll be able to get to Castletown, but not without most likely being seen. And there are some towns, some smaller areas that lead up to Castletown before we reach there.
But do we want to go to Castletown? I thought we were trying to get to the mountains to disable.
I believe that the mountains are behind the Castletown, correct?
The mountains, the castle is built into the mountains.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That is, yeah, that's why we are headed up there.
Cool, cool.
So if it's near the border,
We just have to drive north at one point, and once the storm comes, we just go a direction.
Well,
the
I
storm
think it's
doesn't
more
come.
likely.
Well,
Yeah, it's gonna
Or
be.
once we get out of the storm, should I say?
No, I think it's more likely we're gonna hit the edge and fall off before the storm ends.
Well, is there there's cliffs?
No, we're on a floating island.
Oh, we're on a floating island.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
I thought this was under, possibly.
It might be.
We don't know.
that's what I was guessing.
I think we just have to go north and either we'll get out of the storm or we'll hit the edge.
If we get close to the edge, Willow, I believe you'll be able to see. You have very keen eyes.
I'm going to my room. And she pulls off her boots and puts them there. Whoever wants these can use them for now. I want them back.
I paid for them.
Helpful as always.
As she walks back to her room. I'm still hung up. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Go get some
Okay.
rest, dear.
So, guys,
How are her feet so small?
Yes?
I've been talking to Ka, and you can tell there's a trace of some sort of magic she's used. Probably speak with animals.
Mhm.
And I, this is awkward.
right, dear.
What?
Go ahead.
Ka says I need to meet someone, and it can't wait.
All right.
I-
Well,
My-
Are they here?
No, I've got to go to them. In someplace wild? Something wild.
The Feywild?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh. God.
Oh!
I don't know when I'll be back because something about time there and time here isn't
Yes,
always
time-
the same. So
yes, no, it's like different.
I don't know when I'll
And
be
you have-
back.
And you have to go right now?
Right when it was getting interesting.
I
Right
mean,
when
I
we're
don't
about
want
to-
to.
I
It
mean-
feels like you guys probably really need me.
Yeah.
But and at this point,
Also,
Ka's
I would like to go to the Feywild. That sounds cool.
at this point,
Are you
It's
fake?
incredibly dangerous.
Ka
For
is
starters.
kind of pulling at her pant leg and like trying to nudge her towards her room.
Oh,
Uh,
all right, dear.
Right. So yeah, he's really impatient, which means it's probably really important, and I trust
Okay.
him. So
Well, I go over to him, put my hands on her shoulders and say, if you come back and we're dead, I give you the good berry.
don't we all own?
Well,
that?
there.
It's
And
within
also,
Madi's
there will be no
caravan.
one else to take it if we are all dead. She would be
Yeah,
the
so
last one
it's
to take it.
it would be your responsibility then.
That sounds okay. Sure.
Okay. Right. Be safe, dear. All right.
If you die, make sure you tell me who they are so I can hunt them down.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that works, Naaman.
No, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Don't question it.
Right. Well,
Right.
I don't think Ka would lead me into any sort of danger, so I should be fine. I just don't
That's
know.
fair.
Though he did
I'll
lead
be
us to
back anytime
Wormlings.
this year. Well, he didn't lead us to
We'll
Wormlings.
miss
We
you.
led us to
He was
Wormlings.
at the head of us, making sure that he was a scout.
But then who's gonna deal with Willow if you're not here? I don't want to
good
talk to
God.
her.
None of us.
I don't know, but I've gotta go.
All right, dear.
As she starts backing up the
Okay.
stairs.
Yes.
This better be that you actually have to go and you're not just secretly now hating us and wanting to get away.
Oh,
Promise
no.
me that's not what it is.
Oh no, I would tell you if I hated you.
Oh, okay, good.
No, yeah, she is quite blunt. I appreciate that about you, dear. Okay,
I
go.
wouldn't say blunt. I would call her honest.
Naively
I like
honest.
it. I like it. I wish more people were that way.
And so she goes up to her room, and you see after a little bit, her door just kind of blinks out.
Okay.
That's
So
not
we're now
disconcerting.
somewhere we don't know, and both our trackers are gone. I'm sure this won't end in tragedy.
Well,
The north
actually-
then.
well, yes, North. Which one of you has
Should-
the better perception, though?
Ooh,
Oh, that'd probably be you. My perception's 3.
my perception is 1.
Oh.
Mine's 4.
Yeah.
Aha!
Who is wearing the
So-
boots?
I did.
Yes, so that means you're driving, but if...
Yes.
Unless
But-
what if Esmery puts on the boots? I mean, she knows this place better. She has better perception.
She's also grew up in these kind of
That's what I mean.
conditions.
She knows this place better.
You had to go and ruined it.
Don't worry.
Fine.
We'll drive it eventually. I just don't think we should freeze to death in an eternal snowstorm.
I
That
mean,
ruined
when
the
you
fun.
put it like that, how can you argue? All right, so
Hey, I got cold resistance, but I'm not that
Oh.
cold resistant.
I will wear the wig. I mean, the wig. No, the
Um,
boots. I don't know, God. I've been trying to buy wigs for like the entire week, and
Patty,
all of
make
my
sure
20
to give
pads
her
are wigs.
your blonde wig. She needs
Okay.
it apparently.
So I will say that your relative cold resistances
Yes.
will stack.
Okay.
So if you put on the ring, you will be up to. You'll add the -50 to the -20 that you have.
Well, I was just gonna put on the boots and then have my regular
Right.
cold resistance.
Right, and that's fine. You'll have up to 120, -120 at that point. But for the rest of you who want something, like it might be. So if Esmery and Annalise took the rings, they could go outside, and they wouldn't freeze to death. They'd like be at that cutoff. It's -70 out there. You guys would be at a resistance of up to -70. If you guys.
So
use
I'm
the ring.
screwed.
But if Naaman uses the ring, because he has no cold resistance whatsoever, he's
I
only
have the ring.
Yeah.
He has one
I
bracer.
have the ring and the boots.
I know. If you use only the ring, though, your
Yes.
cold
Only
resistance is
-50.
only -50. So,
Yes.
Naaman having the boots might be a better option. Because the two of you can still go outside and still function in the cold
Okay, alright.
if you use the rings.
Okay. Well then, fine. Yes.
But you would still need to drive. So.
Someone
still
would
be
still need to
driving.
drive.
I would drive.
The boots, I believe, also let you ignore difficult terrain if it's icy or snowy.
Yes.
I don't think the rings do.
No,
Yeah.
they do not. I'm sure
The
they
rings just do the temperature.
cost more if
But I don't
They
think
also
the
do.
boots would help with the cart itself.
No.
Like, it doesn't extend to the cart.
Well, it might extend to going around the cart or whatever terrain's around the cart.
Right.
So
Yeah. The cart itself has already modded itself to work in
Exactly.
these conditions. So you don't have to worry about losing too much ground with the cart. The speed of the cart has taken a slight hit. Normally the speed of the cart is 70. It has gone down to 60 in these conditions because of the difference. So you can
That's
get
actually
about
probably the best.
yeah, you can get about 60 feet
Super fast in a snowstorm is
per
not a good
round.
idea.
Right.
Right. I'll drive in the conditions. Two can stay here, and I'll report back to you as soon as I can if we get out of this or if we hit.
what if I
the
sit
edge.
on or I stay on top of the wagon just to be an extra eye?
I mean, you can if you'd like, but then Annalise, you'd sort of be by yourself.
I was gonna go up to my little window and kind of keep an eye out from above.
Okay. But you can't communicate outside the Goodberry
I know.
from inside of it. So if you keep an eye out, how are you going to tell anyone?
Running.
No. She's just there to
Well, at first it would be
Something to look
swimming
at.
and then running
Yeah.
and then
I don't have the
screaming.
magic earrings yet, but
I tried to get the magic earrings, and Ryan.
I know
wouldn't
you
let
tried.
me.
I know.
I have the magic stone, but it only goes to my father.
Yeah. So
Find somebody who sells those friendship crystals then.
Boo you! There was an easier solution.
I can't make everything easy. I gave you a magic cart.
yeah.
And a pin
You know
of
what?
everything
If I
and a
asked the
dad
cart,
joke book.
Maybe the car would open like a little speaker up from my room. And, you never know. You never know.
As Naaman's on top of the freaking cart, a fucking speaker.
Oh God.
Where did this come
It's
from?
just-
What is this thing?
No.
It's
Alright,
just, it's
alright,
just
I
a
will-
periscope just comes up and boop, boop, boop.
SpongeBob.
I think that would have been so much better for Maddie's little window. It's just a periscope under the water.
Well, all right.
All right, so
So I will be driving. Naaman, if you want to join and help me keep a lookout, that's fine.
actually, that might be the passenger seat might be just a good idea.
Right, yeah, exactly. And then
I'm gonna
Annalise,
go
you
up
can
to my
stay-
window to keep an eye out on things, so if we get attacked, I'll at least know that that's happening.
And stay nice and toasty.
Yep.
Get yourself a hot chocolate.
Spectral servant brings you a hot chocolate in your room.
Ooh, does it just float out of the mug?
No, for somehow it's just in the mug and you drink it and
Yes.
it's fine. You have no idea what's going on here. It's very confusing.
with really
The laws
good
of
quality
physics
marshmallows.
hold no sway in the good berry, and I love it.
Right then.
Um,
We'll continue north.
North. Okay, so you're going from east to north.
Yes.
Okay. You get outside and you're going off for a little ways. It's about an hour goes by of just driving slowly, trying not to hit a tree or run off the edge of some cliff that may or may not be there. And then you hear. Thump. Thump.
That don't sound good.
Let me look behind us.
It's off in the distance, and it's
I stick my head out the window and look behind to see if there's anything following
I mean,
us.
there's not really a window; it's an open cab. But
Yeah, we're
All right, then hanging my head out.
you can't
Can
see
we make
anything.
perception checks?
Oh,
No, it's still too far away for anybody to see it. But you do still hear these sort of loud. Thum, thum.
are those giants' footsteps?
This is. All right. So,
Oh God, frost giants.
are we still in a forested area?
Yes.
All right. Is there any way I can sort of veer off, maybe to the west, and like sort of find a place where we can just sort of like maybe not be in the direct comings of whatever is headed towards us?
Make a perception check based on hearing.
Okay. Perception.
Should I, just in case as well?
If you
Can you
want to
help
help,
me?
you can give her advantage.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good call. Good call.
That was not great.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Oh.
Oh
Yes.
wow. Okay.
I rolled that twice, Ryan. Do you see that?
Yeah, I know.
And
It
if
was
I
a 7
roll,
and
Let's
an
see what
8.
happens if I rolled.
I should have rolled.
Okay.
Alright,
So you pull off to the side and
No frost giant.
try to get in around some trees where the trees are a little bit denser, where you can just barely fit the goodberry in. Like the goodberry like kind of shrinks the wheels back in order to fit in there a little bit too. And you kind of just listen. Thum. 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 And they seem to be getting a little bit quieter. But they were going north. Seemingly.
Maybe northwest might be a better option.
At least a little off course, I'd say.
Yes. Then we're
Did
just
I
gonna sort of like
did I see anything from my vantage point?
No.
Okay.
Alright. Sure.
Just my little
it's
head
kind of
sticking
like
out.
that scene in Jurassic Park. You can't see it
No.
coming, but you can hear it, and you saw the little
No,
water.
no, no, no.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Her hot cocoa has little ripples.
No.
There's just a vibration through your whole room.
Ugh.
I was gonna say her whole room is literally the freaking puddle.
Know of any like large life forms that live on these sort of like spiraling islands?
Make a nature check?
I would say nature.
history,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would say nature.
Nature or history, whichever one you're more comfortable with.
History.
Because it is like if she's looking for giants in particular, then it would. Yeah. Would you roll?
It's 13.
13? Alright. Yeah. I mean, the obvious stuff springs to mind. Anything that could fly would probably do pretty well up here. It's really cold climate, so obviously nothing cold-blooded, which rules out a surprising amount if the monster manual is to be believed. Seriously, I looked for shit that should be up here. Wow, that is sparse pickings. Beyond that, it would just be anything that evolved while up here. Like, if it doesn't fly, then it probably lived up here its entire life.
So we are on it! Haha!
that you know of. You're assuming at this point.
We are assuming. All right, then.
I'm going with your assumptions that you think you're on a floating rock.
Northwest.
Whether or not you're right is not what I'm gonna tell you.
Let's continue like northwest, so like a little bit more to the west side, but still sort of heading up in a northward direction.
All right, so you pull the Goodberry
North by
back out.
northwest.
Yeah.
You pull the Goodberry out, and it extends back to its normal size, and you go along. Make a perception check, either one of you with advantage or both of you.
Oh,
I'll
both. Yeah.
Can I make one?
Sure.
We might have to rely on you on this one.
22.
Yep, I got a 4. Plus 3,
I got
so
a 10.
7.
All right. You go off a little bit.
I'm in
ways.
my element, guys. It's okay.
You go off
Yay.
a little bit more. You still hear light thuds. It's far enough away that you're not too worried anymore. But you seem to be traveling in at least a somewhat similar direction.
Parallel.
Not
Yeah.
quite parallel, but like reverse intersecting, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Then why use it?
And then you do hear some other noises, some scurrying around. We start to come back. And you come across some trees, and you notice one of the trees has these big gash marks across it. Something with a claw has made a very distinct gash mark here.
How high or how big?
Maybe about 5-6 feet up on the tree. There's a gash mark. Made with
up.
claws.
How many claws? 3? 4?
Make a survival check.
I'll check as well.
Yeah, separate, please.
I want to just be looking up
That
in the
one I
trees
actually.
right now.
There we go. 20.
Oh,
Not nat 20. Oh shit. Oh. But yeah, mine total 20.
You go, yeah.
Okay. So
I'm looking up in the trees. I'm just being aware of like.
Yeah.
What did you get, Esme?
I got a 7, so it's all Naaman.
All right. Naaman, you notice that this is hand-like. What are you looking for particularly with this? Just the amount of fingers?
Well, it's just like the shape of the clawing. Just like if it's like you know how if there is a thumb, might be 4, or if it could be 3. Just like what type of clawing it would be.
Okay. So because you're proficient in woodworking as well, this gives you a bit of an extra bonus here too. You notice that whatever this was, it wasn't just like a big, super, like gashed across it. Whatever it was, it looked like it gripped into it and then slowly raked its claws across. There are 5 distinct claw marks, but the 5th one is farther away than what would be considered normal for a hand of this size. And the hand is big. Probably bigger than your head. And the claw, and like what should be the thumb claw is just weirdly far away compared to the other 4.
Can he tell by the depth of which way it pushed, where it started and where it sort of ended?
Well, you get the impression that whatever it is was standing in front of this tree and then slowly raked it to intentionally make a mark here.
Like marking territory.
I was gonna say this looks like it's marking territory, and it's not just a simple animal either, because it looks almost like a giant hand.
Oh, I don't like that one.
That means it's also intelligent. And I'm not there with you.
No.
You're enjoying the white
trees. Is there anything in the trees? Is there anything in the trees?
Yeah, you don't know any of this.
Just
Nope.
hear. Some boys man. Some boys born man.
Well, what do you think? Shall we head in a different direction?
Either way, we don't want to get too lost in this storm, so we better just head our course.
No, absolutely not, no. Let us continue as fast as we possibly can, please.
Do I recognize what type of sound that is? Or is it just a
Wow.
wolf?
Make a survival check.
I'm glad I'm proficient in survival.
It's definitely not a
18.
normal wolf.
18?
It's up here in these
18.
conditions all the time.
Sounds like a wolf.
Ah, it is a wolf. Sounds like a wolf, at least. Either way, I
Not a
don't want to find out if
There's
it
no
actually
way.
is or not. So I say we keep moving.
That's what I was saying. I'm glad we agree.
Alright, so you keep going in the same direction, northwest?
Yes.
North by northwest?
Yeah.
Or are we just going straight northwest now?
I mean, north by northwest. You know what I mean? Like, just kind of like...
So you're
Yeah.
swinging around back towards where
Basically.
you heard the footsteps go.
Yes.
Okay. So as you make this wide arc, are you guys moving stealthily, or are you guys just kind of going?
I would like to stealth, if possible.
Alright.
I don't know about you guys.
That's going to be at half
Stealth.
speed.
That's fine.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
All right.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm. Sure, it's fine.
Okay.
In some
Stealth
instances.
is good.
Make a stealth check for everybody. Make a stealth check. Well, actually, no. Sorry, just the two of you,
Oh,
Alright.
of course.
because Annalise is inside, so she can't help with
Blub,
this.
blub.
My dice don't like me today. Not one.
Oh. Okay.
We're fucked.
We're so fucked, you guys.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
All the days
I was
would only
hoping
be
you-
through
I'm
the
sorry! I mean, the RNG gods had to give at one point.
I mean, like, yeah.
All right.
Do you know how many high rolls I've been getting? And this is
Yes,
like the one
we
time
do.
it's like, haha, you're about to get fucked? Get fucked.
No, seriously.
It was gonna happen at one point or another.
I knew when the freaking
I'm trying
the
to
shoe would either-
like quickly fix my spells.
I know when the other shoe would drop, it was just like it would just be so bad.
Let me just get my combat right.
It's gonna be a Yeti.
Just-
I'm gonna predict
Yeah,
it's a
you know,
Yeti.
right? It's just like,
Hey, let's we can also talk to them maybe, depending on it, right? You know.
it's
That is wishful thinking. Yeah.
Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
It sounds like you're like talking to like some type of like cute animal or child.
Wishful thinking.
Wishful thinking.
So the average
We're
is
gonna have. Yes, we are.
so the group stealth roll would be about 5. 1 and a 10, so the average is 5.
Yeah.
Oh. Does the cart get?
And you know what's funny? Well, okay.
I
So
was
do
about
I
to say,
add the
does the
one?
cart have
So if I
stats?
add the one with my 5 to stealth, does that add? Oh, thank you, good sir. One
What are the invisible servants?
yes, the one with spectral servants.
It just
Thank you,
floats
good
alongside outside. Ooh, fried chicken.
Yes, I would love a drink. He even got me. He's also getting me a drink apparently. This man went all out.
So, you are driving along, and you're trying to be careful, and you're steering the Goodberry in to try and be as stealthy as possible.
Does Naaman's add anything to his so that it's more like a 6? Does that?
Yeah,
change
I was gonna say
anything?
I have 5 to my stealth, but it is a nat 1.
It's a natural 1. It's an automatic fail.
Okay.
So, you're moving along, and Naaman, you sort of get up and you lean and you grab one of the poles that that holds the like little cab together, and you lean over, and then there's a bit of a pothole that you weren't expecting,
And then I just yell, "Oh fuck!"
and the wheel goes down, and and like the whole thing shifts over, and you grab the first thing you can, which is unfortunately the steering wheel, which turns the whole Goodberry into a tree and just makes this loud noise. The Goodberry is fine; it's not damaged, but it did make a really loud noise, and all these birds came flying out of the tree, going,
I just watched it go right into a tree.
The barkeep just delivered my drink.
Esmer, you don't feel any of this. You're just like, oh, we took a sharp turn for some reason.
You mean Annalise?
I was driving!
Sorry, not Esmer, Annalise. I meant Annalise.
Yeah, but I watched the tree come right at us.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
oh,
you're looking
nice.
off to the side, so you're not seeing the tree. You just see out your window, which is the side of the Goodberry.
I thought my thing was in the top of it, so
Yeah,
my
hers
head
is
like
at the
sticks
top
out.
where
Right,
it's like-
you have the little, you have the top at the cove. So yeah, you see,
yeah.
you go, oh, why are we turning? That's a tree! That's a tree! That's a tree! And it makes this loud noise, and birds go everywhere, and they're squawking, and lots of fucking corvids, because of course it is. At that point, you hear, and then a loud,
Oh no! Fuck! Do I hear that inside the Goodberry?
you do not. You're on a different plane of existence. You're only
Okay.
able to see outside.
Can we see where her
Down?
Where her
Because we just hit a tree, so I want to make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, like I was about to say, like you did just watch them hit a tree. So if you wanted to go outside and do something,
Yeah.
you're not.
I'm
you know,
I'm gonna run down to the front and just make sure everyone's okay. And it's just, well, that was weird. Oh well.
Yeah. So, what do you guys do?
Everyone okay?
We're fine.
Sorry.
We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
That sounds like a plan.
Right.
They are now
Goodberry.
getting closer.
Goodberry,
You
go
need to
as
drive
fast as
as
we
fast as
can.
you
No
can.
more sneak. Go. I am. If there's a pedal,
fast,
I am
go
putting my foot on it.
Well, I was to say, if Annalise is still outside, Naaman just grabs her and pulls her in.
All right.
Well, doesn't the door like open right into the cabin?
No.
Front
so,
door?
So there's the cab
Isn't it on the
where
side?
you guys sit, and that's up front. But the actual
Right.
entrance to the Goodberry is in the back. Like it's a Vardo. It's like,
Oh, okay.
It's like a Romani Vardo.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no. When I came out, I probably ran around front to
Yeah.
them, so I just jump in the cabin with them.
Yeah. Or you could just like jump up on the side. There are things you could like.
Yeah.
You're
Either
a
way,
pirate.
I'm up there with them.
Yeah, you're a pirate. You're gonna swing off the side. You're used to this.
Actually, Naaman is going to climb on top and just making sure that we are not being followed.
Okay.
We're definitely being followed.
At which
We're
point,
going as fast as we can, dashing through the snow
In a one-horse open sleigh.
in a no horse open
no,
cart.
there is a horse. It's just inside.
It's a tiny little horse that has the power of like the star versus the
Yeah.
Oh God, the
versus the evil.
The unicorn inside the mon. It's just a little horse on a treadmill inside.
Oh God, that's great.
Yes.
No, I was talking about Tug, but yeah, sure, that works
Yeah.
too. So you hear, and you get the Goodberry out of the hole that it's been in. I'm gonna say this is going to be an impromptu skill challenge,
Okay.
group skill challenge. So,
I would like to reiterate that I also have the feat that I cannot be snuck up upon.
okay.
Alert.
Yeah, I have alert. Just putting it out there.
So, you 2 successes. You are allowed 1 failure. If you fail twice, then you're not going to be able to get the card out in time. 2 successes will get you out in time.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yes. All right.
Sweet.
What are you guys going to do to try and get this card out of the snow?
Oh, we're in the snow. I thought we were just up against a tree.
One of the wheels.
Um,
So there was a pothole basically, and that
Okay.
got shit.
Can I
weird. And then
I
Naaman
take the-
accidentally grabbed the wheel and like leaned you off, and now the cart is kind of like this,
Oh,
Alright.
and it's
okay.
into a tree. So
I'm keeping
one of
the
wheels
wheel
is off the
I'm
ground.
keeping the wheel as far to the other side as possible, and keeping my foot on the
I'm gonna get in front of the cart, and I'm
gas.
gonna put my I'm gonna take my belt and put it in front of the cart and turn it into a wagon to push it.
Oh, so he's evening out the so instead of like this, and then drop the wagon, boop.
You've turned it into a wagon before, so
Yeah.
I know that is one of the things it can turn into.
That's not what I'm worried about. And
Wouldn't
to be
you
honest,
lose it then?
the pin turns
wagon?
into whatever Puck lets it turn into.
Puck, aka the DM.
Basically, yeah.
Essentially.
Make an
wagon?
intelligence
You're turning
check.
Of course. My weakest check. 16.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. This is a weird thing to kind of like interpret.
So,
Like I know what
the
you're
thing is
doing.
that okay, so it's kind
But
of like
this-
a ditch, is what you're saying?
It's
stuck in the ditch or it's stuck in the
Goodberry is
mud?
sideways, and one of the wheels is up in the air.
So
Okay.
so is that
So
the
then-
back end side?
That's the
What
back
is
end.
that?
The back end wheel is up in the air, and it's face
Oh,
down,
the back.
basically in a ditch,
Yeah.
and right up against the tree.
So if I turn it into a wagon, it should hopefully push it back a little bit to get back onto its wheel.
Sure, but that's a small thing in a small
trying
space,
to
turning
even
into a
it
very
out.
big thing in a small space. The intelligence check was to see whether or not you would be able to determine whether or not that's going to break the Goodberry.
I was about to say that might cause some damage.
So you do that
Yeah.
because you've already done it, and you failed the intelligence check. So you turn the pin of everything into a cart, and it busts through the front of the Goodberry. Esmery, make a dexterity saving throw.
Actually, Annalise is there too.
Yeah.
Are you in the cab?
I was on the side.
You're on the side. That's fine.
Okay. You turned it into a cart?
Dexterity saving throw.
A wagon,
I'm great at
yeah.
those. All right, 18.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you managed to duck down in time, and part of the wooden, nose of the cab, like, debris is falling on you, and there's now a cart above your head pushing into the, into the Goodberry Go. Thankfully, I'm gonna give you the saving grace and say it was a small cart and it doesn't actually just destroy the Goodberry. But the cab is now ruined. You can still drive it, the wheel is still there, and the pedals are still there. But that's one failure. That is going to count as one failure.
Okay.
Not bad.
One more failure, and the encounter starts. You hear the wolves, and whatever.
You don't
is
have
growling.
control water, do you? No, you have your spell is create frost or frost beam or whatever the fuck.
Would the pin work for me? Like, could I do something with the pin?
You have to be attuned to it.
You have to be all right.
You can suggest ideas for me.
Are we level though, or
Well,
are we
each
not?
of you have to make a check before you can make a second check. So that was your check. If you make another check, it's going to be at disadvantage.
But after
You're talking
those
about
actions,
like for her to do something instead of the dodge.
No. You.
Yeah,
Your action to try and help the situation was the pin of everything. You failed, and now if you make another one before everybody else has made a check, you're going to have disadvantage on it.
roll at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but
we
are
need
we
to get the
evened
back
out
end.
because of his thing? Are we evened out? Like, did the back?
No, it just smashed into the cave, into the thing.
Wonderful.
You get the sense that turning it back into a pin is probably a good idea right now.
Yep.
Wait a minute. You
Could
can
we
cast
make
Ray
it
of
something
Frost, right?
heavy? Yeah.
I have an idea. It might
Okay.
not work.
Okay.
You're on the side, yes?
Yeah.
Get closer to the front and shoot it towards the ground so that the momentum will push us up.
Shoot what?
I
Shoot
Uh-huh.
a ray of frost down.
All it would
Or would
do
it just
would be
create-
It doesn't
freeze
work
the
like
wheels
that.
in
Would it
place.
lift?
It would.
Okay,
No, it
alright.
wouldn't do
There's
that.
no force behind a ray of frost.
Okay,
We need
that's
to
what I
get
remember.
a heavy
How-
weight on the back so that it evens out.
That I can easily do.
Willow, would you mind taking Tug out to just maybe halfway out of the cot for like 2 seconds? That
How much
might
does the
be
good
enough.
berry weigh?
All right.
That's my question.
Quite a bit. It's a Vardo.
That doesn't give me waste estimates to come up with ideas.
I mean,
Could we turn the pin
At
of
least a
everything
ton.
into a big boulder and tie it to the side of it to pull it down?
Oh, we
right,
we
but that
can't
would be another check for Naaman.
name it.
Yeah, okay.
So you want
Um,
to? Okay, Esmery, you want to try and get Willow to help? Is that what you're?
I still have my fate die.
Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
Okay, so you go
Yes.
inside, make a persuasion check.
Why?
Oh, I should have done this.
Is this or she gets eaten by werewolves?
Definitely.
Okay, persuasion. 15.
All right. It wasn't a high DC. She's your ally. It would. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot. You persuade Willow to
She's
let out
my
Tug.
ally and werewolves.
Yeah, you persuade Willow to let out Tug, and you guys tie Tug to the backside of the Goodberry,
Uh-huh.
and you have Tug start pulling. I'm going to make a strength check for Tug.
I can't look.
Come on.
Okay. The Goodberry starts moving backwards just a little bit. That's one success.
Okay.
You need one more
No
success.
pressure on me. Is there any way I could, like, deceive the cart into thinking it's not stuck?
Wow.
Persuading the cart to increase or to push its wheels down somehow, like a freaking cartoon.
Wow. I mean, I can't fault you on your creativity. That's so creative.
What?
I am not a strong character.
Okay.
What do you do to try and deceive the cart? Exactly.
Okay.
'Cause that'll depend on whether or not I'll allow it.
Okay.
Okay, well, no, it's up to you. I'm not gonna say anything. No. I mean, like, I had a thought, but like, it's all you. So it's all your
You're
character.
allowed
You
to
go
help
ahead.
her. This is a group activity.
I was saying, like, maybe you should encourage it, like a dog, but I don't know.
But that's persuasion.
Oh,
That
right.
would then be
You're using
persuasion.
deception.
Yeah,
you better
I
at
only got a plus
deception?
3 to deception, so
Yeah, I'm really good at
Okay.
deception. I have a +7 to deception.
I have a plus 7 to athletics and a plus 9 to intimidation.
That's nice. And
I
you
can
turned your
scare
pin
the
into a
cart.
cart.
You better get moving.
Nope, you're not doing that.
I would never
So
do that to the
I
good berry.
put my hand
Why would I
on.
ever do
I
that to the
put my
good
hand on
berry?
the cart.
Well, Cass is watching,
You're gonna have to
and
make
she
amends.
is not having it.
I'm sure. Okay, so I put my hand on the outside of the gooseberry and I say very kindly to it, and I'm like, I know it's so strange that you're in such an unknown place and it's so snowy, and you might think that you're stuck here, but the truth is you're really not. And if you really put your mind to it, I know you could go forward and do what you need to do, because really you're not stuck here at all. You believe me, right? I'm your friend, Goodberry.
Making it think it's not stuck,
I think I
even
can.
though it's
I think
physically
I
stuck.
can. I think I can. I think I can.
Mind over matter. It's a magic card that gives you what you want. Come
I
on.
think I can. I think I can. It's so cute. I will say this is
I'm
the
not saying
cutest
nothing.
thing.
I'm not saying nothing.
Does the DM allow it?
I'm gonna say that with the way you worded it, it's not a deception check. That's persuasion. I'll let you make persuasion. Well, no, sorry, you've already made a persuasion.
What?
Huh? Oh no,
No,
she
that was me.
Esmeralda did.
I
Esmeralda,
made
yeah,
the persuasion.
Esmeralda made the persuasion. Naaman made an intelligence.
I could make a strength check and try to help
Well,
Tug
if she
push it.
fails, that's it. The encounter starts because you've already
Yeah.
got one failure.
I have a lot of strength.
I know.
Like, and I might even be able to use
deception because
athletics.
it is actually stuck in the snow. It is actually stuck. I'm
Esmeralda is already
deceiving it
making
into...
her attempt. Or not Esmeralda, sorry. Annalise is already making her attempt.
Yep.
Unless you're really gonna do something different. Unless you're really sticking to
if
your
you're
guns
like
here.
that's not a deception, then I will do something else because I wanted to do deception.
All right.
Well, right, but this is what you've already said. You've already said it. So
You said you were gonna see
okay,
if
so
I
you
would
did
even allow
say
it.
to see if it was to be allowed.
Yeah,
It wasn't.
but it's
oh,
still
this
the
is gonna be
action you have to take. I'll say, you know what? Because Naaman, or not Naaman, but Esmeralda already made a persuasion check, I'll let you have deception. Even though it
Thank
should
you,
be
Ryan.
persuasion.
No, it shouldn't. I mean, thank you, Ryan. Though.
But I'll let you have deception on this one.
I mean, there is deception in kindness.
Good vibes.
Oh no!
What'd you
What
roll?
is it?
I rolled a 3.
Oh,
I got a 10.
Fate! Fate die!
That's right, fate die.
I mean, you could.
I'm going to use my fate die.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
Should
I
I
should
do
have done
different
mine
dice?
on the
could've done
wagon
yours.
thing.
Hmm.
Though it should have worked.
Okay, that is a 17.
Let's go.
All right, plus
So
the
you
3?
added 10?
No, that was a 10 plus the 7, so that is 17.
Total. Okay. That is enough. You feel the loose sapience of the cart come into your mind, and it doesn't suddenly believe it's not stuck, but it feels your need for something to change the situation that it's currently in, and so the wheels push out even more, and they turn out, and they turn long, like real long, like fucking 4 or 5 feet long, at the axle, and then they turn, and the wheels go flat on the ground, and they go at weird angles with it still up in the a little bit up in the air, and the
It
wheel
made the thing walk?
and it picks itself up like it's a 4-legged spider, and it just backs itself out,
Dude,
and
that's
then
so cool.
and then goes back to normal.
Just to,
You are the best, Goodberry. You are the best. We love you.
apparently, Ryan. Apparently, your audio is very, very quiet. So if there's anything you could do to,
Sure. Let's see if
I just
let's
got a
use
text
this.
from-
Hopefully, I'm not blowing out. But oh god, those are really bad spikes. Holy crap. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sure she'll tell me if you're better
Yeah.
or not.
Well. Hopefully,
Alright,
I'm not
okay.
peeking too much.
Speed away from the
All right,
werewolves.
so everybody gets onto the cart.
Yes.
Willow and Tug have gotten back in.
Yep.
I'm on top, trying to make sure that if we get followed, I might be able to do something.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
driving.
Somebody
On the pedal.
roll. Somebody make just a flat roll. Just one of you.
You know what? Yeah, you do
What?
it. David. Yes.
Natural
Ah!
20?
Yes.
Yes!
Nice.
Oh.
So,
Oh gosh.
are you the one driving?
I am not.
I am.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to take control, like I've always wanted to drive, but I also cause so much accidents, it might not be the best for
Yes,
me.
I'm going to be pissy at you at one point. By the way, once we survive this.
So
I tried.
I'll consider it a group check for that one as well. But So you're moving along, and the good berry's going as fast as it could possibly go in these conditions. Let's see. What is the movement on these things? Okay. And then these are... Okay. So, as you guys start moving, just through the area, you hear the loud... As Naaman, you look around and you see, swinging from the trees, this gigantic, white, ape-like creature coming, and it's coming for you. And on the ground are... You almost don't recognize them, but there's 5. A pack of 5 white wolves all coming towards you.
I don't think we're going to be able to talk nicely to it.
Fortunately, the Yeti only has a speed of 40 feet, and the wolves have a speed of 50. You guys are moving at a clip of 60. You are just outpacing them.
Can I also assist by using my crossbow to try to hit the ape? To try to knock it down?
No, because then we'll have to start rolling initiative.
No. Let's just run. We're just running.
No, I'm on top while you guys are driving, and I could do it while you guys are still driving.
Well, it's not my call.
Do you shoot
I hope it
the
doesn't
Yeti?
ring.
No.
Okay. Esmery, make another roll for the good berry.
Oh, God.
I'm getting myself guidance.
Well, it doesn't.
How many
work
wolves did you say there
It
were?
doesn't work on this because it's not you.
Oh, right.
It's the
Yes,
good berry,
Right.
and you can't guide. The
How many
good berry.
wolves?
5.
Yes. 5. All right.
Are they like normal-sized wolves, or are they like
They are
larger
normal-sized
wolves?
wolves.
Digital.
Okay.
They're actually even a little bit smaller because I'm not using the stat sheet for wolves. I'm using the stat sheets for hyenas. But yeah, hey.
You just told me. How many wolves?
Hyenas. What?
You just told me, but how many wolves?
5.
4.
5.
Oh, 5. Okay. Excusez-moi. You guys call it. Am I doing digital or no?
No.
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 I have not liked what the digital has been giving you. No, like...
To be honest, they've been relatively pretty close to each other, but at the same time, I don't like how the digital... Even when you roll with advantage, it's so close together, it's like, I don't trust it.
Alright, okay.
And that's just me as the programmer's thought of, you're rolling it too quickly.
Oh, you guys called. Great. What am I adding to it?
What did you roll?
19. Natural.
Nice. Okay.
Good call, you guys.
So
Oh, God.
You manage to maneuver and work the good berry. The debris is flying out of the cab at this point because the cab is still busted and there's like a broken beam here, and they're like you can see through it. It's just the good berry is now suddenly a convertible. And
Somebody's gonna need to do some mending on this thing.
And mending, but
is
not
gonna
until
help
tomorrow.
this.
Oh god, Gilmore's gonna kill us.
Yep.
And you guys move through it, and you guys are moving through the woods. Which direction are you going? North, northwest?
Yeah, northwest,
Yeah.
northwest.
Okay, so you're still making that curve. Okay. As you're going through, the Yeti is swinging from branch to branch, and it grabs one, and then it cracks, and the Yeti falls, and it grabs the trunk of the tree, and it spins around it with this big claw, and it lands, and then it starts bounding after the Goodberry, but you have gained some ground on it. Alright. Make another check for the Goodberry.
I am
Digital
stress knitting.
physical.
You have gained even more ground.
The DC's probably lower, but digital or no?
No.
Physical.
Okay. Come on, baby. I can't see. It landed underneath my laptop desk. What is that number? 16.
Okay. So the Yeti starts bounding on all fours, and it's trying to keep up, and then the wolves are coming in after it, and they're weaving in and out, and now they're all in this sort
They're
of
after the
pack.
Yeti?
No, they're
No,
following
no,
the
no.
Yeti.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Um,
pack.
And the
No,
Yeti.
so the Yeti and the wolves are like kind of their
Yeah,
shared
Yeah.
knit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the wolves
the
are
alpha.
like weaving in and out, and they're just bounding through the forest after the Goodberry, and the Yeti is now bounding on all fours. It's using its right. I didn't think about that.
An action, to make a dash.
Yeah. That's what it would be doing this whole time. But we'll get.
What if I use a distracting strike with
Um,
a
Oh my
crossbow?
god, 'cause
Crossbow bolt, distracting strike.
Well, the Yeti hasn't got caught up to you yet, and it's trying, but it's at best it's maintaining its distance at the moment. The next turn though, it might start catching up. So what are you guys gonna do? And do you want to make another check for the Goodberry?
Oh, what
okay.
if I did maneuvering attack? When I attack, it gives us half the movement speed of the Goodberry, so it pushes faster.
The Goodberry isn't an ally; it's equipment.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say
so-
that.
So would it be considered a creature?
No.
Okay, then
What
distracting strike's the only thing I could do with the crossbow bolt.
Annalise, are you still out here with us?
Yeah, I'm still out here hanging on the side.
Wait. Can I turn... Oh, well, never mind. That won't work.
With the pin.
Well, I was going to turn the pin into just, like, a white cloth to try to, like, cover the back so it's harder to see it.
Oh, we're moving.
You would
so-
definitely
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
would definitely lose it.
Well, it's not even just that. It would just be, like, flapping with the wind, and it
Yeah, it
wouldn't
wouldn't
even do
work.
anything.
Yeah.
If anything, I get pulled off because of how
Yeah.
freaking... how fast we're going.
Yep.
Let me think. I'm driving. Oh, fuck.
Oh, wait, I still have some wood.
Wood.
Can I use the wood and set it on fire and throw it at him? I have a
Wait,
tinder
why
box
don't
and
you
I
set-
have wood in my backpack.
Why don't you set a crossbow bolt on fire?
That
Ooh, that
that is actually
Would that start up initiative?
well technically this is almost like initiative to be honest.
This is more of a chase scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically another group skill check. Is what is going on here. Until they catch up to you, that's it's just a chase encounter rather than a typical combat encounter.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is that I do have a light crossbow and I could probably shoot it to try to distract it or slow it down. It's catching up or able to catch up. So
I could also try using Ray of Frost on where it's about to land to see if I could get it to slip.
Hey.
That could be a thing.
Ray of Frost has never failed me before.
Make an intelligence check for that one.
Ooh.
You for the Ray of Frost idea.
Okay.
You got it. No stress.
Intelligence. No stress at all. I'm
stress.
just
It's fine.
sweating.
It's fine. You got this.
Wait, where's my intelligence? Oh, right.
I believe your racial trait actually gives you a bonus to intelligence.
Does it? God, I hope
Well, it would have already been
It would have
added
already
or
applied in this.
applied.
Yep. Nope. That's probably not gonna be good because it's a 7.
+3?
No, not +3.
Total?
So that would be.
Oh,
No, it's.
wow.
I rolled a
rolled a
2
4?
plus a 5.
Oh, 2 plus 5.
Yep.
Wait, 5?
So that's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Wait, 2 plus 5? That's
I
7.
did.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, wait. What did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
All right, plus your intelligence of 3.
I thought my intelligence was 5.
That's a saving throw.
I was gonna say
Saving throw.
oh, that's your saving throw. Okay. I was gonna say it's your it's
Oh
at the
no,
very
you're right. I was
top.
looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yep. That was. looking
Oh,
at my
God.
saving throws. So that's a 5.
So many bad rolls.
Oh my god, you bad dice
Is it with
today.
you and Wagon's name?
Tricked
And
me.
Jesus Christ!
Go ahead and try your Ray of Frost idea.
Could have done it in its face. You know.
19.
19. So you
Ooh.
Ray of Frost at the ground. And you try to make a slippery path. All right. You do so. It manages to go and do it. But they just run over it like with no problem. They're used to this weather. They're used to this sort of terrain.
Yeah.
They know how to work with it.
I'm gonna just fire a crossbow bolt. Like, I'm here. I'm ready to freaking go. Unless Esmeralda's got some type of spell she wants to use that can blind.
I mean, I have something, but I don't think it's a humanoid.
You're also driving the cart.
I know, that's my problem.
All
I
right,
need
then
to
yeah,
see
I
it.
am firing a crossbow bolt.
All right. Make an
Who's
attack
in the
roll.
front? Like, which is the closest creature?
Right now, it's one of the wolves because they're weaving in and out of each other.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Does a 22 hit?
I'm pretty sure it does, but let me just make sure.
Just to make sure.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
No,
no,
yeah. Yeah, it hits. Make your damage
I
check.
was like,
Make your damage roll.
All right.
I was about to say I have 10 more seconds.
All right. So 1 moment. 6 plus 7, so 16.
16.
And it's distracted. So
What does that mean?
technically, the next time I attack it, I get opportunity. Or
Okay.
whoever attacks it next gets attack of opportunity. Or not attack of opportunity, but advantage, sorry.
Okay. Sure. So yeah,
I was hoping to slow it down, but I can't. I don't have anything that actually pins anything down.
You pull out your crossbow, which is a little difficult on the top of a moving carriage going this fast, but you managed to do it. Like, you've been in some weird shit before, so like, you managed to figure your shit out.
You've been on a pirate
and
ship.
you sit down and you steady yourself, and you sort of like just, it's really, and then this just like moment of clarity.
It's a
you
light
manage to-
crossbow, so it's actually smaller. So it's like a
All right,
one hand of
so
like.
you still sit down and you steady yourself, and you just, and in a moment, you wait for it, and there's a bounce in the cart, and then you aim and you pull, right when you know you're steady, and you manage to hit it, right in the shoulder, and as it does, it goes down, rolls, and then keeps lunging, on all fours, like it's fucking creepy. And it's long.
I've seen dogs do that.
arms.
Oh, you're talking about the Yeti?
Yeah, the Yeti.
Oh, I hit the Yeti.
No,
I thought I hit
sorry.
a wolf.
Yeah, you hit one. Oh, you hit one of the wolves.
Yeah, I was trying to hit one of them. Hopefully, it like would bump into the Yeti or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. To try and get it to stumble in front of the Yeti.
Yeah, like whatever's in front. If I could stop or like give
How
it a
much-
moment of hesitation.
How much damage did you do? 16?
16.
Yeah. Never mind. That wolf is lunging forward, and you take that same. It's the same thing. You wait for the cart to jump up a little bit so that you have that steadiness of being in midair, and then you shoot this wolf, and you get it right in the eye, and it goes, "Ow!" and then collapses. And because you did use your battle master points, and because this thing just died, and nobody's going to get advantage on it anyway, I will say it does stumble, and the Yeti does do that same shoulder roll as the wolf takes out one of its arms from under it, and it moves, and you have gained a little bit of ground because of that. On the Yeti, the rest of the wolves,
Nice.
however, are starting to make their way up to the sides of the cart now.
Are they within melee range? Or are they just getting closer to it?
You're hanging off the edge of the cart?
Yeah.
Captain Jack Sparrow style? Yeah, you know what? you can only use one attack because you're using one of your hands to stay on the cart.
Yep.
But you can pull out one of your rapiers and you can start slashing at wolves.
Or the flame tongue, which has fire damage.
That's true. You know what? Actually, I would pull out the flame tongue.
All right. So that's going to be in your offhand, but you're a dual wielder, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make an attack roll.
Is that plus anything?
It should be saying like
it
plus
should be
whatever
on your equipment.
Oh, right. On the sword,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
God, I'm just so
The hit
nervous.
DC.
It's all right. So it's a +4 for a
Yeah. Okay.
And this is a one-handed strike, not a two-handed. So 1d10
Yeah.
+2 in the damage. So how much?
No, it'd be it's a 1d8.
Yeah.
The 1d10 is if you do it two-handed.
No.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay,
I
so have you noticed that there's two damage with the 1d8 is the
I thought
is
the
the
bottom
one-handed.
one was the other one. Yeah,
The 1d
I thought I
is
got it
two-handed.
backwards. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. So what did you roll for it to hit?
I rolled a 4 plus a 4, so an 8.
Not enough. You swing the sword. Well, you first light the sword and then you swing it, I'm assuming. But as soon as you light the sword, the wolf jumps and darts out of the way and just gets out of your range.
Okay.
You only have the one attack this turn because that's...
Yep.
Esmeralda, go ahead and roll again for the good berry.
So this is like combat already.
This is more like just a swishing stay away. It got it to back away from me.
Again, one more time.
It
Digital or
came out
physical?
this way and then it came back in once your swing was done.
All right, one more time. Digital or physical?
Physical.
So far, physical has been a little successful here. So
No, but like, okay, it's all right. Come on, baby. You can
hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Wow.
I don't trust my dice.
It goes for your dice and how well they've been treating you.
Well, mine like had a momentary lapse of judgment, but
Come on. Oh God, why, guys? Why?
you have fate die.
Oh, wait,
Is it that one?
sure.
Unless it's a
No,
nat
it's
one.
on that one, but
Okay.
it's still it was a 9. So can I roll fate die?
Yeah.
Is that 9 that you rolled, or?
Yeah, it's a flat roll. I don't add anything to it.
Oh yeah.
So I would. I'm gonna add whatever this is.
Like the fate die is allowed, correct?
Yeah, you're allowed to use a fate die.
Yeah, I asked.
I am going to change the ruling on fate die after this game, after this session. It's going to be, instead of they come back every long rest, they're going to come back every session. Because you guys tend to average more than one long rest per session, and that's not the
Not
way-
really.
Most of the time.
That's
and
okay.
not
We
really
like
the
that.
way they were
That's fine.
designed.
Either way, it's fine.
I'm happy with that.
10, so 19.
19?
Yes.
Okay. So, you're keeping up a good speed, and you're weaving in and out of the forests, in and out of the trees. Make a perception check.
Okay. This one I'm gonna do digital, guys.
Okay.
Come on. Why?
Why'd
God
you
damn it.
choose digital?
I thought like this usually kind to me with perception checks, but it's not today. It's fine.
Today our dice just are like, haha, you got less people, you have less chances.
Seriously.
The dice god said no.
RNG gods are like,
I assume you saw that, Ryan.
A 9 for a perception check? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what? At least we're not fighting.
We've been driving, and
So
you did a
just-
perception check.
You just keep going. You notice nothing. You just keep going. Everything's fine.
I'm busy, and Annalise is busy, so I
Or-
doubt we notice.
Because of where we're at, I'm going to say everybody roll initiative.
Yeah. I saw that coming.
17.
We're about to fall off a fucking cliff. I can tell.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, and we drive off cliff.
4.
Oh.
For
Oh, no.
initiative. So honestly, but that it's okay. I'm a cleric. It's fine.
You're also driving, so
Yeah.
where is the initiative for this
That one.
things?
What are my dice tonight?
I'm gonna assume it's dexterity, so +1. So
I think it was all of ours, you know?
so
But at least mine
What
is,
bad
I
juju
forgive
did
him.
we put out? I'm sorry.
I
You know what it
forgive
is? It's because we don't have Colleen with us.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, remember how bad it was when Colleen wasn't here last time?
and now she's gone for 3 weeks.
I know. Yo.
All right, so run the encounter.
I'm still so bad at you about that wagon. It was a good idea, but at the same time, like, I think the Esmeralda in me is like, you ass.
All right,
What are you
that's not
doing?
what I had. All right,
It's a
so
dice.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see with the chainmail behind.
Esmeralda,
Yes?
what was yours?
I was 4.
4. Okay.
Yes.
Willow isn't in this, so Naaman. Oh, Willow's not in this.
17.
17. Okay. Annalise.
I got a nat 1, but technically that makes it a 12.
Well, but the thing is, like, it's
Nat
fine
1.
for initiative.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put it as nat 1.
Okay.
All right. So top of the round is the Yeti.
Right.
You've already killed one of the wolves.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So top of the round, it's the Yeti's turn again. It's going to use its action to dash, and it's going to try to get up on you. It's currently got. You've currently got, I'd say, a. What is the. You guys have currently probably got about a 90-foot lead on it. 90 to 100-foot lead. You guys have made
So
up a
it just
lot
went
of
to 10
ground.
feet difference. Great.
Oh, no. Doesn't it have...
40?
No,
Yeah,
never mind.
Its speed is 40. But you're
it's-
both in movement, and you're moving 60, it's moving 40, and it's going to try to move another 40. So it's going to come up to about, I think about 20, it's now about
Feet.
20 feet away from you.
Yes.
So next turn, it could be on us.
It
Yes,
could be.
the next turn it can be on us.
That depends on Esmeralda and what action she takes. And then the wolves, there are now 2 wolves on each side flanking the thing, and there are 2 ahead of you, and there are 2 on the sides flanking you.
Okay.
The 2 of them are running alongside. One of them is right next to you, Esmeralda.
Oh.
All right. The Yeti takes its action to dash, and that's all it can do. It can't. It hasn't caught up yet. So next, Naaman, you're up.
All right, so you said there's 2 wolves on either side of us, right?
Yeah.
All right, how, would Naaman be able to swing a longsword at it from standing on top of the thing? Or even his greatsword?
You could use your movement to do what Annalise is doing and try and, like, hang off the side.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I'd say, like, if you did, you'd have to do it at disadvantage.
If I'm hanging off the side?
No. If you tried to do it from being still up on the top of the cart, I'd say there's a chance you could do it, but it's going to be difficult, so you'd have disadvantage from if you want to stay on top of the cart. If you want to hang off the side, then you'd have to use a one-handed weapon, but you could do it. It would just be a straight roll.
All right, then I am going to go use one of my combat maneuvers to go Commander Strike and allow Annalise to swing.
Okay.
Okay.
So Naaman goes, Annalise, get that thing!
I was gonna!
All right. So,
Natural 19.
Natural what?
19.
All right.
All right.
So that's plus 4, so that's
Yeah,
23.
You hit. They have an
And
AC.
With the flint
also,
Their AC
you
is not
also
that high.
Wait, do you crit on 19s or no?
No, not yet. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Just asking. Just asking.
Um,
Always check. Always check.
so you have that flame tongue greatsword, and you, longsword. Sorry, not greatsword. Flame tongue longsword, and you lunge at the wolf as Naaman shouts out, "Look there! There's an opening!" And you pay attention. You look just as it's coming back in from the last time when it weaved out to avoid your last strike. You notice he's right. There is that opening, and you lunge your sword directly in there. Roll damage.
And
Also,
that's
add 7 to your damage.
sweet. So it's 1d8.
Never mind. It's dead.
It only has 7 health?
It has 5 health.
No!
I'm still gonna roll. It's 3 plus a 2 plus a 7.
Also, plus 2d6.
Yeah. So you Naaman tells you that the thing, and you just right, I see it, and you swing your flame tongue longsword, and the fire arcs through the air and cuts straight through this wolf's head, and it goes flying, and the wolf keels over sideways.
Is it on fire?
It is.
Yes. Good.
But yeah, so just let you know, you get since it's inflamed, you get plus 2d6 to damage as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, flame tongue. Flame tongue.
Same time. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. So there's 3 wolves left. 3 wolves left.
And that is the end of my turn.
marriage.
I speak professionally for a living.
Village. When it comes together.
Marriage is the reason we are gathered here today.
Wow.
Wow.
To love.
Oh.
Deadly combat.
When
Breakthrough
everybody
for Princess
has
Bride.
has the love for Princess Bride.
All right.
I've never seen it.
It's a perfect movie.
It really
Perfect
is.
movie.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen it? Try to
We
hide that
should
under your
watch it
breath.
together. It's
It's on Disney
fun.
Plus.
It's fun. It's
Alright.
campy and fun.
It's so
It's
good.
a classic.
It's
I've
so
only
good.
seen clips.
It is.
They even Deadpool references and gets the actor for who was the kid in
back on
his
topic.
own.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's
So
good.
now
It's
the
good.
wolves
It's
go.
good. It's good.
Yeah, these aren't, like I said, I'm using the stats for hyenas, not for wolves, because holy shit.
It's fine.
The wolves were
Yeah.
way stronger.
For a 3-person,
You wanted us
yeah.
not to die? Thank you.
But we still have the freaking Yeti.
Yeah, you still have the
Yeah.
Yeti.
But he didn't give us fully powered wolves. I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, I don't want another wormling situation.
Thank you.
Ryan.
Thank you.
So,
Dude.
the first one is going to snap at Esmery. It's going to make an attack roll. Where is its attack? Okay, so,
I bless you.
this is, okay, so yeah, it's just a bite attack. It doesn't have multi-attack or anything. Alright. You don't, it's not flanking you, so nothing like that.
So we only have 3 wolves and 1 Yeti left. Got it.
Yeah. No. Okay, so it doesn't have advantage, so it's going to make an attack roll. Yeah. Does a 4 hit?
It's not.
Yes. Yes, it does.
So it snaps, and you just go, no!
Yeah, I just basically bat it like on its nose.
You just bat it on its nose like it's a bad dog, and it just goes, it just looks confused. Alright, that's its
I want to
turn.
tame it now.
I am not your chew toy.
I want to tame this specific wolf, not the other wolves. That one.
Another one
You're
is
not Game of Throning this.
Yeah, no, the other 2 sort of fall back a little bit, and one manages to get into combat with Annalise again, because there were 2 on each side, and there was one ahead, and there's one next to you. So it's going to take a snap at Annalise. Alright.
I was about to ask if I got an attack of opportunity.
No, because it's
If it-
entering your combat range. It's not.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it was leaving,
Oh, it's not
different
leaving.
story.
Okay. Okay.
So does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
All right. Rolling damage, which is somewhere. This will work. 3 damage, piercing.
Okay. Okay. Is it still holding on to me, or did it bite and release?
It bite and release. All right. So now, Esmery, it's your turn.
Right. I have several ideas. Most of them are terrible.
Hope they all involve fire.
So wait, so that so right. The wolves that were on the side of us are no longer on the side of us.
No, they're still on the side of you, but they didn't use their action to dash, so they're slowly moving backwards. They moved back. They're like in the middle of moving.
So wait, does that mean that
You're
when
in the middle of
that one
pulling ahead of
attacked,
them, I should say.
when that one that was attacking Annalise, did that one also fall back a little bit because it couldn't keep up?
That one didn't attack
Is it still in
Annalise.
my melee range?
No, I'm talking about the one that did attack Annalise.
Yeah, it did, and that's what happened. That's why it entered her melee
So
range.
as it's backing off, does she get attack of opportunity?
It hasn't exited her melee
Is
range.
it still
yet.
within my melee range? Okay.
I thought the one that attacked her fell behind.
No.
It
It
fell
was.
behind
It was in front.
to her melee range.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that's where it is now. All right.
Damon, you're at the top.
To make it drop.
That's, anyway.
Sorry.
That's a.
Yeah,
You're
no,
not
that's
sorry.
where,
That's the thing. You're not sorry.
I was
You're
gonna say,
saying
you
not
want
sorry.
Naaman to do the what? Really?
Okay.
Really?
All
He is the lead in the serum. You better work for it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. No, all of my spells are fucking visual. So,
What did
can
you just
I?
I didn't roll anything. I read the text from my wife saying to use her dice if I have to have her roll anything. So I picked up one of her dice and I showed her.
Okay.
There it is, hon.
roll? Okay.
I've got your dice.
Okay.
So can she? Again, this is gonna be weird when I say this. Can she sort of like, curve left and right to see if she can sort of like push the wolves away from the side? Sort of like, since they're like still behind us, like try to like.
Wait, I was saying, why
Well,
can't you just
both
ram
go-
the Goodberry into them? I guess.
I'm trying to get both, but if I can't, I mean, I'll try to do one.
You do know that Esmery is hanging off the side of one of them. Of one of the
Or
sides.
Annalise?
Yeah.
You said
Annalise-
Esmery.
God, why do I keep doing that
Hey.
today? But yeah, Annalise is hanging off the side, so if you like tried to ram it with that side, she might fall off.
Okay.
What about the other side where she knows there's a wolf?
Yeah.
Where's the wolf?
So, like, you could try and do it for the other side, but again, if you hit something, it might cause somebody to lose their grip. And Naaman's kind of just up there. He's not really holding on to anything.
I know.
I got decent athletics and acrobatics and whatever type of saving throws. So
Okay. All
Do
right.
you really want to risk falling off and going 1-on-5 with a
Would
Yeti?
it be?
Yep.
Is there no way I could turn my head to see the
not
Yeti?
without the ring of jumping. I don't. If I had the ring of jumping, I would take on a Yeti. Since I don't, no.
You have basically two options right now. You can try to make an attack, or you can use your action to basically cause the Goodberry to dash.
Well then, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
All right. So you slam your foot down on that pedal, and the Goodberry goes, and it takes off a little bit ahead. The hyenas, or the wolves, not hyenas. They're not hyenas technically. Are fall behind, and you guys are all. Naaman, make an athletics check.
All right.
Does the wolf that
22.
leaves when we go
Very good.
forward? Does it leave my melee range?
Ooh.
Yeah, attack of opportunity, huh?
Technically, you're leaving its melee range.
Damn it!
It melee range is melee for both
Yeah,
people.
No,
you know
I mean,
it.
like,
You
he
know
is
that.
right.
Yeah, it's
He is
just
right.
It's yeah,
It's
but,
weird because we're on the cart, but
Yeah.
it's not technically her leaving
Yeah,
the
it
melee.
is.
Yeah.
I'll say you both
The
get an
cart.
attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
the wolf is going to get an attack, and you're going to get an attack because neither
Okay.
one of you are voluntarily leaving this range. So, okay.
Okay.
Just a straight roll, or do I add anything?
You add
Oh, right.
your
So,
dex bonus, I believe.
yeah, that's a 9.
And this is with the flame tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 9, and that 9 total.
Oh wait, with my dex?
Yeah, wouldn't you? If you rolled did you roll a 9?
No, I rolled a 5.
Oh, then you added your 4 to the hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah. Okay.
It's 9 total.
So yeah, that misses unfortunately. And now the wolf gets an attack.
Wolf.
Yes, I know.
Hyenas.
But I've got
Hyenas.
I've got hyenas in front of me.
No hyenas. The Arctic hyena is a
Winter
natural
is here,
in its
Ryan.
natural habitat.
I could have made Arctic hyenas.
You
Winter
could have.
is
Why didn't
here.
you?
I don't know, cause fuck me, I guess.
That would've been
We
cool.
think that they're wolves, but they've actually
Yeah,
been
they're-
Arctic hyenas
yeah,
this
they're
whole
all-
time.
They're just
They've been
snow
winter
hyenas.
hyenas.
Winter
Yeah,
hyenas.
Anyway,
That would actually be
That would have been so much scarier, to be honest.
That would have been
no,
terrifying.
that's gonna be the knolls that you're gonna run into in 5 minutes. Anyway,
Oh,
winter knolls.
good thing I didn't
Um,
use action
Wait,
surge.
does it bite her?
Yeah, it does
If
bite
I
her,
was
and it'd
driving-
be a
Wait.
19 to hit.
Yeah. That hits.
All right, that's 4
Hold a
piercing
cool
damage.
scar afterwards.
Okay.
Because I'll just heal you.
Fuck you, Fluffy!
All right, so
Oh, it's Yeti, I think.
you guys pull ahead. Now is at this point you hear boom, a door slam open, and you just hear a very angry wood elf scream at the top of her lungs, "I am trying to sleep!" And she's gonna make an attack roll.
Finally.
Sounds about right.
That sounds like something.
Wait, did she
would
open
do.
the back door where
Yeah.
like Tug is
Yeah.
at?
No, not the side door. That would have
Oh.
done
Back
some
door.
weird shit for Annalise.
Yeah, like-
No,
It's
just
the
the
very
actual
back door. So...
the actual door.
Yes.
And she rolled okay, and that is just a normal attack roll. So plus 9. Yeah, that hits. And then that's a damage roll, which is I'm just going to use D&D Beyond to roll the damage on that. Alright, there it is. That's 7 damage. She takes aim at one of the wolves, and she just, and again it just goes down. One more wolf is dead.
Yes.
3 down, 1 to go, or 2 to go.
Yeah, 2. 2 and a Yeti.
Does she get another attack? I don't think so.
Willow, unless
no.
she can use something as a bonus action.
No, not really. Well, spells. She is going to use her bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the Yeti.
Cool. We like this.
And that's going to be the end of her turn. So, next, back to the top of the round, and that's the Yeti. The Yeti is going to, once again, use its action to try and catch up. It's going to dash. So, it basically has to waste its turn every time you guys do this.
That's good. That's fine. That's fine.
Mhm,
I don't want
mhm.
to fight this
Well,
thing.
Don't be too excited about that. Don't be too
Um,
excited about that.
I am going to roll a strength check for the Yeti.
For what?
The what?
For the Yeti. I'm going to use my wife's dice because she can't stop me.
She requested it.
Okay. So, alright. Well, no, it actually should be a Constitution check, so... Yeah. Alright.
I'm guessing it's becoming exhausted.
It is trying to chase down a moving cart going 120 miles an hour. Or feet per 6 seconds.
Oh,
Whatever
that's
the
hot.
fuck that is.
I'll do the math slowly.
Yeah. So it's getting tired?
We can do that later. It might be. You don't know. It doesn't
Cool,
show it
cool,
yet.
Cool.
After that, name it. It's your turn.
All right.
Oh,
So the
yay,
wolves are
we're reading dragons.
further back now, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna shoot at the Yeti with distracting strike.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
All right. 19.
19. All right, that hits. Roll damage.
Nice. All right. Let's just do 2d8s. Okie dokie. 14 plus 3, so 17.
17 damage. Not bad.
And whoever attacks it next has advantage.
All right.
Probably dead. Wait, what did you hit? The wolf or
The
the
Yeti.
The
No,
Okay.
I had a Yeti. Because because Willow put the hunter's mark, it's like, hey, maybe when she hits it, she's gonna kill it. So better make sure she gets advantage. That's my thought.
The Yeti hasn't taken any damage yet, and it looks a lot hardier than these sort of like sickly wolves do.
That would have been good to know, because then I wouldn't have wasted a distracting strike.
Well, no, you're still going to give somebody advantage on that strike, but it's not going to die in one hit.
Oh yeah, but either way, she's gonna hit it hard because she's got the hunter's mark. So right now, her having that range is probably the best idea to give her advantage for that.
Absolutely.
I'm not trying to do the most damage. I'm just trying to make sure someone does.
Yeah, and for the record, Willow is not leaving the Goodberry. She's firing from inside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
she can't go outside without freezing to death. So...
Yep.
Not to mention, she's in a different plane of existence, so she's probably not bumping around too much.
Nope, not at all.
She's just like, this is steady.
Very steady. Yeah.
Like, but it is weird watching everything else, watch the world bumping around while you're not. That is,
And she's
it's like super fucking...
And she's hungover, so she
And
probably
she's
thinks this a
hungover.
whole trip. Like, God,
You're right,
alcohol is the
hungover.
worst.
She should be rolling with disadvantage.
I didn't remind him of that.
Okay.
Because
Damn
now she has advantage.
No.
So that means that,
It
I'm
cancels
playing by the fairness. I'm sorry.
Alright, so...
That was the end.
That was the end of your turn?
I could action surge and attack again.
But you don't know what else is gonna happen.
Exactly, but at the same time, I'm also down. Like, I can regain it after a short rest. But at the same time,
Don't.
I'm gonna wait. Because, Mister, I'm going to bring out dragons on top of us after, a fight.
Yeah. Hey.
Sipping. Oh, by the way, this is tea, and I'm sipping it.
Sipping on straight chlorine. Anyway. Alright, so that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
The next, it's the hyenas. And so they're going to... They're moving up, and they're going to also dash. They're going to use their actions to dash. Yeah. They manage to get up, like, just behind the cart. They're, like, right there. They're, like, nose to the bumper of the cart now. But that's their turn, and so, Esmery, it's your turn. Make another perception check for me.
I just realized I can literally just punch a wolf to death.
Yeah, you can.
Well, you can
I
punch
have-
a hyena to death.
Okay, yeah, I can punch a hyena with one blow.
I'm gonna. Okay, physical.
Unless the dice gods say no.
True, but I have a plus
They've
7
been
to
saying
punch.
that a lot tonight.
I have +7 to
I'm not
punch.
using it.
Bah, bah.
Yeah, and their AC is like really low.
God damn it! No.
What did you roll?
That's a nat
I
1.
rolled an 8
Ooh.
total.
You keep driving. Nothing's wrong.
No.
What did
What
you
is
do?
that?
Take your turn.
But no.
Wonder what's up ahead.
Yeah!
I'm gonna
Fuck!
die.
We're definitely
Yo.
going over the fucking edge of the cliff.
This'll be an exciting fall. The one time I don't
No!
buy the
It's been
feather fall
nice
boots,
knowing
right?
you. I really liked you guys.
Just paid for this goddamn good berry.
Yep.
We just paid for it.
Not to mention, if it's the
campaign 1 is going to be real fucking quick.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing: is that Willow and Colleen would be fine, but at the same time, they're trapped in a dimension that they have to
Well,
go.
they could get out through
Garland's,
Garland's
yeah,
shop.
but still.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would give you guys.
What am I doing?
I would give you guys a round to get inside the good berry to save yourselves, but the good
Yep.
berry would
And-
be toast.
And
If I ran you guys off a cliff,
Yep.
Ah,
Yep.
which
Yep.
is
Yep.
not impossible,
not okay.
but we're gonna have to see where shit goes.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Would you said the Yeti is not considered a creature?
The Yeti is.
no, the
Okay.
good berry. The
Yeah.
good berry is not considered a creature.
Alright. Oh fuck. All I need to do is see it.
You can't see it from
Um,
your angle.
I know, but if I turn my head around, can I?
Oh my god, you really want to do that while driving?
Oh.
Seriously?
But the,
Mhm.
Miss,
well, if
I-
you do
I
that,
got-
what am I gonna do? What am I doing then?
Do
what
you
am I
do that? Do you
No.
lean your head off to the side and look at the Yeti?
I could make it stop. I could possibly make it stop if we. I'm discussing this with other players. I could possibly make it stop chasing us.
You also
I could take over
Wolves.
driving.
You can also use your action to dash with the good berry.
I don't want. I don't know if I want to dash with the good berry.
Say yes, because the Yeti is having a hard time keeping
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. I mean, dashing would be good.
There's the potential we could be just dashing off a cliff,
If
and
you-
we don't have reindeer.
That's okay.
That's worth writing down. That I'm writing down.
That's another quote to the wall, I guess.
Yep.
We don't have reindeer.
but we don't. But we could be dashing off a cliff. Dot dot dot. And
Dashing
we
through
don't
the
have.
don't have
snow.
reindeer.
We don't have fucking reindeer.
Oh god. That's our Christmas special merch.
Dashing through the snow, and we don't have reindeer. We're gonna fall.
Oh god.
Oh,
okay,
fucking
alright,
dear.
alright, alright.
Oh fucking god! This
No.
doesn't have to rhyme. I'm scared out of my ass.
Okay, so both. Oh god, I could either hit the wolf or dash.
Dash.
Dashing through the snow.
I
And
already
if you
made
want,
that
I
joke.
could. And if you want, I could take over driving because I'm not good long range.
I also have action surge of a oh shit.
Well, I think it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
I give up. I'm gonna dash.
Okay. You take your action to dash. Do you have any bonus actions you can use or anything like that?
Oh, I don't think so. Well, not any that would like freaking help.
I think only
but, let me check.
cantrips. Cantrips
Yeah.
can be used as a bonus action only if they say they can.
I know.
Um,
I do have spiritual weapon, but that wouldn't really help us.
Unless you put it like right behind the cart to like clothesline the
Yeah.
Yeti.
But the problem is it's verbal and somatic, and I think I probably need to see where I'm putting it.
Yeah, I would say you probably have to see where you're putting. Well, you can guess. I'd say like because you're
Can I put
moving.
it like right?
So...
Can I put it like immediately next to me? Like right to my left, where like, no.
Yeah, but it's not going to stay with you.
It's gonna
never
go
mind. Never
Yeah.
mind.
because this is us and this is that. It's
No, I know,
staying
I know.
there. But that's what I'm saying. If you put it like right behind the cart and like the Yeti just runs into
I
it,
can't. I would have to turn my head, and I've already dashed.
like the DM said, you can possibly guess.
You can try. You can place it down in a space where you can't see it, but you're not going to see. But you're gonna like it's not going to be necessarily what you want it to do. It's basically going to be down to luck.
Okay, if I guess, would that just be an intelligence check or what?
Yeah, I'd say probably.
Just don't clothesline me off the cart.
Well, you're on top.
Because I don't want to hit you.
I know, but if she accidentally, it's like, oh, it's up here.
No. I know, I don't want to hit you. No, I'm not risking that. Frick it.
Well, I mean, you're not gonna. There's a range in your, in
Peripheral?
like, what's the
Is
word
there
I'm
any
for?
mirrors?
In your blind spot? Like, no, there's no mirrors. There is no
Side view mirror.
A little backup camera?
That's
things to talk
Okay.
about. Things to talk with Garland about.
yeah. Let's have a freaking TV and everything. I want the sports channel in the bar.
Hey,
By
they
the
have
way,
microwave. No.
does this thing get dish?
Can I get XM satellite radio on here?
As long as I can
wait,
see
so it
my
would be-
games.
It would be an intelligence check either way for me to try to place it somewhere.
Somewhere where you can't see.
Somewhere where I can't see. Would I know where it is once I place it?
You still have to see it to maneuver it.
It's not even worth it. I'm just dashing.
Like,
honestly, God.
It'd essentially be like taking. Well, no, okay. So it would be once it's summoned, it would be like taking a attack with disadvantage. Because it's like trying to hit an invisible target, like because you can't see what you're swinging at. So attack at disadvantage.
I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not even gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste a spell slot. Fuck that.
All right. So yeah. So you just use your
I'm
action
just
to dash.
dashing
Then
and that's it. Yep.
All right. Annalise, you're up.
Okay, and I'm not within melee of anything.
The wolves
Right,
themselves have gotten up and they're nose to bumper with the back of the cart. So if you moved around to the back of the cart on the little platform there, that's where the door is. Because what it is there's a door in the back of the cart and there's a little platform with two little stairwells that's how you get on. But otherwise it looks kind of like the back of a train car.
Right.
So you could maneuver there and you could swing at at them. You also would be standing on a surface and you wouldn't be holding on with one
and I'd get double attack.
You'd get that double attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna move to the back.
All right.
Take my movement to move to the back of it.
Right. Yeah. So as you do that, you notice that every time you're looking to move and then you see a rope and you grab it and then you move and you see another rope and you grab it and you think about it. Those ropes didn't used to be there. Whatever.
Good Barry.
And you moved over to
Barry's a good boy.
and they're very familiar feeling ropes. They're very much the kind of ropes that you would use on a ship. So
Yeah.
Gotta love Korhan.
Giving us what we need. Ride or die, baby.
That's just to avoid having disadvantage, or not disadvantage.
Trying to do all those checks.
The additional
Normally,
Yeah.
Normally, this would be difficult terrain, so you'd be moving at half speed, which you could still make it there
Right.
anyway. It's like fucking 10 feet away.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the good berry is designed to help you, so
Yeah.
it's helping you with this. All right, you're there. Make your attack roll.
Slash.
All right. So
Get it.
your attack-
Get it.
Is an 18.
First one
Nice!
hits.
Yes.
Roll
That's
damage for that one first before you roll the second
Okay.
attack.
Okay.
It's a wolfie.
First
You don't need too
damage.
Because then
Is
you might be able to attack
D8.
the other one
Yeah.
with the other hit.
Exactly.
Where's my D8s? D8. Yeah. Okay. D8. 5 plus 2.
It's dead.
So that's sweet.
All right, roll your second attack on the second Wolfie.
Okay.
Is that with the flame tongue on your offhand?
Yeah, but it's dead. It would have done more damage, so that one's on fire.
Yeah.
Not as good with the second one because that was a 4.
And this is with the flame tongue or with the +1? The second attack.
This is with the +1, so that would be a 10.
So you've sort of switched which hands they're in for the time being.
Okay.
Because
Then you usually do.
Yeah. Normally your flame tongue is in your offhand.
One hand,
Right.
other hand.
You kind of like
doesn't matter.
You're going backwards of your usual style.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, what's the damage on that? Well, wait.
Did I hit?
What did you roll to hit?
I rolled a 4 to hit, but plus 6.
10.
10?
So 10.
Ah, that just misses.
Oof. Okay, alright. Alright, it's all good. We're gonna die. It's fine.
It's cool.
Unless you want to spend a fate die. Unless you want to spend a fate point.
No.
Not for this, no.
All right.
No.
For a Wolfie?
Yeah.
Not for a Wolfie. Not for a Wolfie. We got one more
So
wolf.
you make your first swing and you go, and you take your flame tongue dagger and it's still on fire and you spin it in your hand and you stab it into the head of one of the wolves and you pull it back out and it just and rolls off into the snow. And then you go and you swing at the first one, but the first one cringed in response to the flames being right next to it, and also watching its ally die horribly. And it kind of jumped off into the back before you could realize that it wasn't there anymore, and your swing goes wide.
Okay. Cool.
Back. Okay, and then Willow is now there as she takes her turn, and she's going to. What can Willow do?
Focus the Yeti. David would have shouted that.
She's going to use ensnaring strike.
Ooh. Yes.
That's
That is really good.
Willow.
And I believe it's a bonus action, and it's if it hits. She can do it if it hits. So she's going to make her attack roll.
Use her dice.
Remember, she's got advantage against the Yeti.
Right. Okay, and that's Oh, she does. Okay, so first one was better anyway. What is the Yeti's? Yeah, it hits. So it hits. She uses ensnaring strike, and then how does that work again? Okay. Next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, a writhing mass of thorny vines. I think it has to make a save, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Strength.
I think there was a saving throw.
Okay, so yeah, it's strength 12. So, the Yeti makes a strength saving throw of 12. Wait.
Make it.
You know in all those YA books where it's like she let out a breath she didn't know she was holding?
Yeah.
That's me right now.
It does make it.
Damn it.
Yeah. I mean, like, the Yetis are strong, man.
Yeah.
Did she at least do damage?
She still does damage with the attack, so we're gonna roll that. But I don't believe that the Oh no, that's
just
not the right.
Pray for my
that's
next
Annalise,
perception
not
check.
that's okay.
Pray very hard from your next perception check.
Nope, that's
That's all that matters.
nope.
Annalise,
Also,
you're doing some damage here.
Yeah. I've apparently taken out 3 wolves.
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
it does do 12 damage.
Great.
Okay.
But I need to see what its
Nice,
Snaring
nice.
Strike actually does.
I believe. I don't think it does. It does damage if it hits, and then if he doesn't make the con, then he gets prone. But don't know what the damage is if he's not prone. I'm
It's
gonna guess
restrained.
2d6. Restrained, excuse me. Our DM is doing
Oh.
DM things. Check us out on our social media.
Yeah, no, yeah, nothing happens. Unfortunately.
Oh, okay. No damage. Okay.
But she does still cast the spell, so... she also... Okay, so that was... How much damage did I just say she did? 12 damage plus 3, because of the d6 for Hunter's Mark. So 15 damage to the Ayate.
Yate.
Alright. It's looking hurt. It like that one, it avoided the vines, but and it's starting to move, and that brings it up to its turn. You pulled 60 feet ahead again. It's going to use its action to dash because it can't do anything else, and then it's going to make a con save. Yep. All right. So it manages to push through the pain and just move up, but it's looking pretty hurt. Naaman, your turn.
Yeah, he's just gonna fire a crossbow bolt and go. Annalise, just focus the wolf. Like,
okay.
Yeah, so I am going to shoot.
Okay.
19.
This works because I don't do long range.
All right.
19
That's,
total.
Yeah, that you're aiming at the Yeti?
Yeah.
Hits.
And that is 5 damage.
5 damage total? That's it?
Yeah, total.
Oh,
Because
wow.
I didn't use a commander strike. Or
Okay.
I didn't use any maneuvers.
Alright.
And I rolled a 2, so.
Alright. So, yeah. Crossbow bolt sinks into it and keeps running forward. Next is the last remaining wolf. And it's
What you gonna do, buddy? Huh?
so
That's
Girl,
right.
pup.
That's right. That's right.
What's she gonna
No
do?
fear.
What's she gonna do?
technically
No fear.
shouldn't have. Okay, whatever. So it's now back, and it's going to use its action again to run up on the thing, and it's right up there with you. But it's kind of moved off to the side a little bit, so it's trying to avoid the flaming object. But that means it's not in anybody's attack range, so it doesn't take a turn.
Must look like really cool, especially since like it's still blizzard. So like it's like melting as it's like tummy.
So,
towards
Yeah, and like
Uh,
holding
and
this,
you
and
have,
my
like,
coat's
some
like
water on the side of
flapping
your
all
face.
cool and shit.
Esmeralda.
Just surprising how Naaman's just hanging on and being able to still shoot.
Mhm,
All right,
mhm.
Esmeralda, make a perception check. The DC
You can
is
do it.
getting lower
We
each
believe
time.
in you. We believe in you. Come on, dice gods, please, please,
You
please
got
don't
this.
let us go off a cliff.
Physical or digital?
Physical.
Physical.
Come on.
Physical.
Wait, the digital have not been helping you.
Not at all.
The last one was a 4, dude. All right, here we go.
What is it?
Was it a 1?
It's a 9.
Okay.
Wait, plus 4. 9 plus 4.
Okay.
So 13.
You're
13.
noticing that you look around and you finally realize that the trees are getting farther apart. By this point, they're like the woods themselves are actually really thin. You seem to be exiting the forest, and as you look up in front of you, and you see there is about 120 feet up. There is a cliff.
Right, I'm going 120 feet from us.
Yes.
We
But
are
you're
moving
rapidly
at,
approaching it.
I was about to say, we're moving at 100 feet. Right?
You're
Yeah.
moving
Per
at
round?
120 feet per round.
So if you do
Yep.
this one more turn, it gon'
If you dash,
You're-
you're gonna come right up to the edge of that cliff. But you can also move and turn. So if you want to
No,
try
I
and
know.
turn, that would be the time.
That's what I'm just gonna try and like ride the curve.
Right. Okay.
I've definitely watched this action movie before.
Right.
Yeah.
I think everybody has watched this action
Blizzard
movie before.
going and like hair in the
Um,
wind.
This is literally that scene from the Crystal Skull Indiana Jones movie where they all come up on that cliff and then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and I'm the one on top having to make these freaking athletic rolls.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
So,
Yep.
roll for the good berry.
Not even looking. I'm not even looking.
You looked.
I have to look at the end. Oh, okay. If 14, do I add anything to it?
I will.
Okay, 14 is the
We don't get
flat.
to know, but the
Yeah.
good berry knows.
I will make stats for the good berry eventually. Alright, so you see that and you go, oh shit! And you come up on the cliff, and did you dash this turn? Did you use your action to dash this turn?
I'm looking at everyone's faces. Yes.
Okay. So you're moving at a good clip, and you're coming up on that thing, and Naaman, make an athletics check. And
All right.
Annalise, actually, make an athletics check.
You guys got
Isn't
this.
she on the? Oh well, yeah, she would still.
Yeah, I'm on the
19.
She's got the rope. 19 for Naaman.
that one.
That +7 is totally worth.
Wait. What's my athletics? I need to know this. Okay.
Oh no, I don't like what you just did.
No. Just watch. Just wait.
Okay. Alright.
10.
10, and what was Naaman?
19.
Alright. Let's see what the DC is.
We're on the side though, so honestly, like even like
Right.
you probably
I could grab a
better.
railing.
You'd be like against
So-
the thing.
And also, Willow might be able to help you.
Depends if she's in the mood.
Alright, so,
True.
Annalise, you feel the jerk of the cart as it turns and it leans towards one side, and as it does, you grab one of the supports for the thing, and you see it, and you look down, and it's down, and there are clouds beneath you. As it
No, fuck!
and there as it slams back down onto
So
the
I'm just
upper
like-
wheels. And then Naaman, you see what's happening. You turn around, you manage to see what's happening, and you go, nope, and you grab, and it goes, and you also dangle your feet flying off the thing, and you manage to hold on as the Goodberry rights itself, and you move, and you're all just kind of like, as you look behind and see the Yeti and the wolf as they come up, and you see the last wolf. Its eyes go wide as it tries to do the same thing, and then.
Oh, damn.
Was that the?
It
wait,
rolled
was
a
that the
natural 1 to make
Oh
that
my
turn.
god! Wow. Wow. Okay.
There's gonna be
There's
a very
just gonna
weird
be
like
someone.
red.
Wait, was that the
Yeah.
puppo that she hit on the nose?
Yes.
You know what? Yes.
Someone
just hear
down
David
there is
go,
gonna just find wolf splatters all over the fucking ground.
Yeah. No, it's great. So
Oh
that
my
one's
God.
dead.
Yeti though? What about the Yeti?
So the
Oh,
Yeti,
Yeti's-
the Yeti barrels, and it turns and it rolls and it goes off the cliff just a little bit, but its claws are there, and it throws itself with its claws back up onto the thing, and it keeps chasing.
That's cool.
I'm riding the curve. I'm still riding
No,
that
like it
curve.
didn't even it rode the curve too, literally, and it just used that momentum to just keep
Yep.
its pace. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah.
30. Somebody hit it. Hit it hard.
All
Not
right.
the person that hit it.
The
I think it's your turn.
It's nope. It's
Is it Willow?
that was Esmery's turn. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's Annalise. But it's
Ray
about
of Frost?
20 feet back.
Oh my god, the only thing I have is fucking Ray of Frost.
You guys
and
could
that
just
thing.
like. You guys could just like. Spend your or you could spend your actions, and either Naaman and Willow could keep attacking, or I could just keep dashing. Like
He also
forever.
has Ray of Frost. She could just use
But
her.
it's a cold based thing. It's not going to do any damage to it.
It might just have resistances. So it might be some damage, but some damage better than no damage.
Yeah, sure.
Anyways.
I'd give you the. I'll. You know
I mean,
what?
like,
I
he
think
is
after
right.
this, I'm giving you the dad book, the dad joke book. There you go. So you get some range psychic
Thank
damage.
you. I need
You get
some
some-
ranged spell attacks. I'm a close-up fighter.
You just have to say some bad jokes. What is that?
Okay.
This is
Is that a blue turd?
no. This is the ascending stone,
Oh, is that what I
Oh.
got?
and it goes in there.
Oh.
Oh,
Cute.
that is not what.
I was gonna say it looked like some type of weird plastic snake that got cut off.
Yeah. Okay. So there's literally not like. Is there any advantage for me just holding my action or something, or should I just do Ray of Frost because that's literally all I can do?
Well, what you could do if you hold your action and it comes into melee range, you can start your action there. Like set it like, hey, I want to save my action for whenever it gets into melee range.
If it gets, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Just hold.
Right.
I doubt it's gonna get into range, but I'm gonna hold my action if it gets into range.
All right, that works. So that puts Willow. It's Willow's turn again. And she's going to. Yeah, she's going to use. She's going to use that ensnaring strike one more time. So she's going to make her attack roll. Natural 1.
Oh.
Does that mean her
Still
bow
drunk.
broke?
It's fine.
No, but
no,
she
not drunk,
does
hungover.
pull it, and the bouncing of the what's behind the door and that headache, and she just
Curve.
and she lets go, and the arrow just goes wide off the cliff.
Yeah. It's that turn too. I'm sure that's not good
But
on a bad name.
but because of the way ensnaring strike is worded, she has not wasted the spell yet.
Ah, okay. So only if it hits. Got it.
The spell, she has casted the spell. She has already used the spell slot, but but the way that it's worded is your next weapon attack. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack.
Okay.
So she has it until she hits her next target. So she still has ensnaring strike. So her next, if she hits it again, she will have the chance. It'll have to make another Constitution save or strength save. It is. Is it a large creature?
Oh my
I
God,
believe
it's
it
been
is
2
a
hours.
Yeti.
Wake up.
I
Yeah,
believe
it is a large creature.
it's classified large.
Yeah.
Actually, I think also
means it actually
Colleen
has
is
a-
considered large.
No, she's not. She's medium.
So what is it? 8 feet?
The Yeti is about 10 feet tall.
No, I'm saying like large class starts at 8 feet tall.
Let's see. I have it here somewhere.
Maybe.
Because I thought furbolgs were in
later.
the large
We'll
class.
do that later.
Yeah, later.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the end of her turn, and it is now back to the Yeti's turn. It's going to use its action to dash, because so did you. You've made up that ground again. It's going to come back. It's within 20 feet. It's going to make another Constitution saving throw. This time, it doesn't manage to get as close. It's starting to huff. It's starting to puff, and it's slowing down.
You're not the only one with fruit flies.
I know.
I think it's just around the state. It's just gotten bad.
So, Naaman, your turn.
All right, I fire another crossbow bolt.
Oh, please
All right,
end this.
make an
It's
attack
been
roll.
almost
All
2.5
right.
hours.
15. Does that hit?
Yes. Make roll damage.
Oh, do it.
9.
9.
9.
No.
We are not critical roll.
I was
I'm
gonna say.
German. God, remember?
Fair.
You made my character German.
Yeah,
He
but
Scottish in the
that was
beginning,
also the
so-
joke for the critical roll. Was one of the characters is German.
3 of the 4 people here are critters. Okay, we're gonna make some references.
Fair. All right. No more
And I'm
hyenas.
actually the non-critter making the joke, apparently.
Esmery, do you use your turn to dash again, or do you want? You guys want to
Yes.
try and face this Yeti?
No.
Because it is.
I was going to say,
it is
moment
looking.
stops.
It is looking bad. It is real bad.
Does she know that, though?
Yeah,
You
she
can
would
see
know
it.
that.
You guys can see it.
No, Esmeralda can.
I
Oh,
cannot
right,
see
right,
it.
right.
Esmeralda has no idea.
But you guys could shout
But
it to
unless
her.
you tell me.
But the two of you know that it's looking rough. Like blood is coming off it and freezing in cakes. Like its normal fully white fur is now caked in like red splotches, and it's looking rough.
Do you guys want me to hit it? I mean,
To be honest, I kind of wanted to do like a weird barbarian jump off the cart and slash.
oh no, that would be a very bad idea.
I mean, it's Esmeralda's
Technically-
turn. What do you do?
I technically could do an action surge.
I mean, the only thing I have that's close enough is a guiding bolt, but I don't know if I want to risk turning my head.
Yeah, when
Especially
you're
when we're
this
at
close
the
to
edge of the cliff, I think you need eyes on the road.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? I'm just dashing and I'm just going forward.
Okay. In that case, Annalise, you're up. Holding your
Ray of Frost.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Yeah,
Wait,
this is gonna go
within
great.
range?
It's about
It's far from
30
this.
feet back.
I used my action to dash, so then wouldn't we just
Right.
gain another?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
true.
at this
However
point,
many
it's
feet?
about 70 feet back.
Okay, then I wouldn't even be able to hit. So
Yeah.
hold my action.
Hold your action.
Oh, name,
All right.
name and end this, or Willow.
Willow.
end
Or
this.
Willow.
Someone end this.
I was say Willow's got the shot.
Yep.
Willow's going to make another attack roll, and I'm just going to roll on
Good
D&D
vibes.
Beyond. All right.
Vibes.
Alright.
Vibes.
Yeah, she
Good
Hey, 21.
Yes.
Plus
first
one
I'm
to
gonna-
hit.
and it dies.
Yeah.
She readies her bow, and she just goes, okay, that last one was embarrassing. And she just takes a deep breath, and she pulls, and she sights, and she looks at all the bouncing around that the cart's doing, and she steadies it, breathes in, and just as the tip of her thumb touches her mouth, she lets go, and it sails through the sky and nails this thing straight between the eyes, and it goes as it tumbles and falls
Tumbling
off the
down.
cliff.
Oh. Are we done? Is it
I
finished?
shout over the edge.
I think you
good.
can slow down now.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh.
Can I
gonna
make a
start
perception
slowing
check and just make sure
Wait,
there's
the
nothing else?
DM just
following?
rolled dice.
Yeah.
What's happening now?
Like, I want to make sure that there's nothing else that's coming off on us
Roll a
with
perception
that
check.
noise. Okay.
Boom.
That's a no on me on perception.
14.
5.
And
Right. So,
1, 4, 14.
question. When you came up to the cliff, did you turn right or left or right?
50-50.
I know.
for either door, there's always a dragon.
Right.
You went right?
Yes.
Okay, so
So
that
we went
was-
back north.
No. North was left.
We were going northwest.
Right.
Oh, yeah, so then I went this
So
way.
if you go
Curving
right,
back-
you're going
right.
towards north.
You were going northwest, curving back towards north, which is this
Yes.
way from your angle.
Yes.
If you turned right, you went south.
Okay.
Or
And
more.
wouldn't- that makes no sense.
You would have gone more west, but yeah.
We would have been going east if we,
Like,
Oh,
I
so
basically...
I'm
Yeah.
very
How many of you
confused.
have keen mind?
I wanted to! I wanted to! I still wanted to! Oh,
If
but
we
have
were,
a
if we,
compass.
yeah, we have a compass.
Me
and
as a
if we
player?
knew-
Yes.
Yeah.
Me as a character? No.
If we knew that we were going north and we were being chased, would we have continued to try and continue north, or would we have tried to continue?
Let's say that's a
go
better
back?
question. Did we actually keep course?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Or were you trying to keep course towards the north?
I mean, yes.
Okay, then you guys went to the left.
Sure.
All right. What was the perception checks?
14
10.
for me.
5 and 10. Okay, so Esmeralda,
Yes.
as you guys are like kind of keeping an ear and an eye out for anything, you see something off in the distance, like hidden behind some of the clouds and the flurry and the snowstorm. There's something large,
Fucking giant. No.
some sort of large structure. Like casting a shadow on the clouds. It looks way too large. It looks like a building, but it looks way too large for any human to live in. For any humanoid creature to live in.
You broke up there a little bit.
Right. So it
way
looks
too
like
large.
a building, but it's way too large for any sort of humanoid creature to be living in. Or to be using. And there seems to be, as you get closer, there seems to be more of them. And it seems to be forming kind of a city.
There's a city up here?
Oh,
There's
no.
a city up here?
I think I know. I'm gonna make my way normal speed closer.
As you do, you hear the storm around you turns from snow to more of a sleet, more of a liquid. It's not quite rain yet, but it's like as you're getting closer to the city, it is becoming more of that.
At that point, Naaman's actually going to go back to the cabin with Esmeralda.
Okay.
Because he's not going to stand on there with sleet.
All
Yeah.
right. And you hear off in the distance. You hear thunder. And
Well, that's ominous.
You start seeing the flashes of lightning in the sky, and they seem to be hitting at this city.
The lightning's hitting the city?
It seems to be.
Can I? Oh no. I
But
don't
it
know if
is
that
to
would
the
work.
north, and that is where you're headed at the moment. What do you do?
When Cleo said things are getting weird, could I? Oh no, I don't think this would count. How far is the city still from us? Like, is it like 100 feet? Is it like?
You can't actually see the city. You're seeing the silhouette of a city, behind fog and clouds. It's hard to gauge the distance, but it's probably at least another half-day ride.
But it wouldn't house humans?
You don't know.
The structures seem to be absurdly large. Even for like it might be a mansion of some sort. It might be like some sort of palace type thing, or maybe even like a cathedral. But it doesn't. The silhouette doesn't look like it would be ornate enough. It kind of looks like just an absurdly large house.
Or Jack and Jack and the Beanstalk. We stumbled into the giant country, you guys.
This is the Giants.
This is the giant's house. This is absolutely the giant's house.
I'm gonna try something. Naaman, take the wheel. One.
Finally!
Starts doing donuts.
No! We're at the edge of a cliff? How do I
Would I know if DM question?
Yeah.
Would I know if Willow cast pass it a trace on the cart? Would it work?
Hey. No. The cart, like, unless you guys were moving,
equipment,
you guys
right?
would have to start moving at half speed in order to, like, have that sort of work.
Right. Okay.
Because it's equipment, not a creature, so, yeah.
But do I still have extra paper and ink?
Isn't that part of the wagon? Or, like, part of your room?
Do I still have some paper and ink left?
I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know. You keep track of your own inventory.
I don't. I used some of it, but I don't even know how much I used. Well, either way, I have books, so it's fine.
You can have my wood. That is not an innuendo whatsoever. I am talking about wood.
We've had this conversation earlier, in session 3.
Again,
wood,
it's
nor
still
your leaf
on
do I
the
want
table.
to take any part of.
It is still on the table. It never went away.
Why are you offering?
Because what is paper made of?
Oh God.
You're offering your wood on the table?
I mean, I lay it out to measure it sometimes.
I'm sure you do.
Sometimes it always comes up short.
And sometimes it comes a little
Sometimes
bit
it
too
always.
much for others.
Sometimes it always comes up short.
No, sometimes it comes up short, and other times it's too much for anyone.
Sometimes it's just right.
Sometimes it's just right.
Oh, God, okay.
Sometimes
you
you
need
need
to
to
use
be standing.
Goldilocks of wood.
Sometimes you need to just wash it, rub it down,
I don't
sand
need
it
that
down.
imagery.
Needs a good oil.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta polish your wood.
Gotta polish that wood.
Yeah,
We are children. All right.
We're just older children.
I love being an adult. It's great.
Right.
All
Okay.
right,
I
so
am a child with adult
I'm going-
money.
Yeah,
I'm going to write.
that is true.
Not putting my name. I'm just gonna write "Is anyone there?" and send it out.
To where?
Oh, she went
On the
back into the
box.
wagon?
Okay, into your
That's
room.
why That's why
Okay.
I had name and driver.
All right.
Okay,
going
then
back.
I'm gonna make sure that you can get into the room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right. Yeah. You wait a little bit. How long do you wait?
15 minutes.
Nothing comes back.
I'll wait a little bit longer. I'll wait another 15, so half an hour.
Still nothing.
What is the picture of your sister doing?
I mean, she's in the capital.
Oh.
So, I mean, she's not in Grey Cap. Otherwise, I would. As we're
Totally different emergency going on.
Oh my god!
Right, yeah.
I would be flying.
Where
at
are
this
you
point
thinking
if my
we
sister
are?
Was in Grey Cap.
Because
We're on
I
one of those
think-
floating islands.
I think we're
No, I know.
actually encroaching Castletown. 'Cause I remember Cleo saying that things are getting weird here. It actually would kind of make sense for them to move the one place that has a teleportation circle on a floating island that is hard terrain. If anything, that would kind of make sense.
Or this is something that no one's. This is uncharted territory because this was a floating island, and not many
Yeah.
people can get to floating
Yeah.
islands.
Yeah, that's that.
I'm kind of thinking that
Nobody
this is,
really knows what's
this is
up
the
on the
giant's
floating
home.
So
Yeah.
we are in uncharted
Yeah.
territory altogether.
Yeah.
Probably. So this might be something that no one has been able to predict because no one has gotten to this point yet.
We
Or
could
that they haven't talked
nicely
about
go and knock on the door.
Well, we have to get there
Nothing.
first. That's like a half day's
Yeah.
drive. So I'm just gonna continue driving.
Yeah.
There.
I'm gonna come up to the front. And I guess I'm just like hanging off the sides. I don't know where we are. I have no inclination of what this could be. It's up to you all. I don't know what this is, and it's.
I'm assuming Willow went back to bed.
Well, if this is
Yeah.
what you were saying about the floating islands, this might have some type of help for us because I don't see a way of getting down there.
Oh, I hate.
It's some type of landmark, so maybe something can help. I'm not sure.
I hate when you actually have a point.
By this time, I've climbed up to that point, to where they are too.
Yes. So, it's still far out. We don't know if they're going to be hostile.
At this point,
True.
the snow is turning into rain. It's gone from sleet. It's no longer icy rain. It's not longer like sleet and snow. It's no.
Oh, is the temperature
actual rain.
changing as well, or is it still cold?
It's still cold. It's just not as cold.
Okay.
Huh. I can definitely say something's weird here.
Something's
That's all I can
very
say.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
if
mean,
it's hostile, we'll just have to deal. If not, well,
We could also go a little slower. We could go in slightly stealthier,
that is
just
a good
to
point.
observe and see what kind of possible creatures live here.
if we go stealthy, it'll slow us down.
Yes. Are we in a rush to get to this place we don't know yet?
I don't see why we should.
I have one too. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It's right over
All
there,
the
I can
props,
see it,
guys.
too.
All of the props.
I mean, I lost my book. I can't find my damn book anywhere.
We're going on a trip
Wait, no, there
in
is.
our favorite rocket ship.
Running through
My rocket
the
ship, yeah.
sky, little Einsteins.
Little
Get there.
Einsteins.
Fine. Let's continue the course. What do you
So
do?
steady pace, or are we trying to book it?
Steady pace.
Steady pace.
I suggest the same.
Stealthy.
Stealthy would be at half pace.
See if we see.
So
Steady.
so
I
steady
guess
pace
like a
until we
normal
get
pace?
closer.
Oh, we just do a normal ass pace.
Yeah, let's get like we're not trying to rush it there, but at the same time, we don't know what we're doing, and we don't really have much time to waste up here.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, normal pace. And then as we get closer, slow it down and be stealth.
I was just saying, when we get closer, we reevaluate what we gotta do.
Yeah.
Who would like to stay? I mean,
Did you guys hear that?
Wait, do you got here?
Those
Okay,
loud
okay.
thumps are back.
Slow it down.
All right,
Slow
slowing
it down. Go stealth.
us?
All right, so you're now deciding to stealth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll a stealth check.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Aha! I succeeded this time, guys.
Now you're with us. It's fine.
Naaman, roll twice. Once for the Goodberry.
All right. Goodberry did the exact same as me. Okay. For me, I got 20, and the Goodberry got 15.
Okay.
I have 20 total.
Yeah. Okay.
We stealthy.
16.
Yeah. Now we
Alright.
learned our lesson.
All right.
You're
So
fucking
you guys move, and you're going at about 30-ish feet per round.
Mm.
And right, you hear boom, 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 boom. It seems to be getting
Right.
louder.
It's
seems to be
getting
coming
louder.
in your direction.
behind or
From in front of us or behind us?
More
Or-
from off to the side. So you've got the cliff off to your right, and then off to your left is the sound.
If only the Goodberry could freaking go invisible, that'd be great.
We'll talk to Garland later.
As you think that, nothing happens.
I was like, wait, this thing going ham with the thought process. Like, it's not only reading minds, it's reading the freaking future.
Mm-hmm.
Eamon, you keep going. I'm going to. Are those ropes still on the side of the cart?
They manifest as you need them.
Alright, so I'm going to stay to the left side of the cart where the direction is coming from and keep an eye and keep a watch. Just to see what is approaching us as it possibly gets closer. Probably is getting closer.
It is.
Alright.
So you're still moving?
Yeah.
Alright.
Why would
Roll
we
an
stop?
additional round of stealth checks.
All right. So I start with a Goodberry, right?
I'm laughing because I'm having fun, I swear.
21.
Okay, not bad.
For me, 20. Goodberry, 6.
16.
Alright. So you guys all managed to be pretty quiet. But the Goodberry, it just makes a certain amount of noise, man, and you can't stop it no matter what you're doing.
This is
As you hear, I think it's over this way.
Oh shit!
What do you guys do?
I'm still over there, and I'm still well, whatever. They're gonna see me first. Whatever they're doing.
Well, you're still all on the Goodberry, so they're gonna see the Goodberry first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from a distance, a Goodberry is the biggest sight. They're not gonna see you comparatively.
No.
Are you guys still moving?
That is the discussion currently of, like, now what?
You've got to.
I'm hearing voices.
Should we stop and...
We can play stupid if they catch up to us and be like, "Oh, we didn't hear you."
All right, Naaman
Didn't
just
say-
kind
they
of
weren't calling
slowly
out to us.
comes to a stop.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do here.
And Esmer, you see now off in the trees, you see them shifting and moving, and these are really big fucking trees. And they're just kind of like being bent a little bit and then going back to where they were. It's like somebody walking through tall grass is what it kind of looks like from your angle. And you get higher up on the Goodberry now that it's stopped, and you look, and that's exactly what it kind of looks like. Because you're kind of at you're looking down into a sort of valley at this point because you started going up. And you're seeing through the forest, and then as it comes closer, the tree line starts to block your view a bit more, and then you see out from the forest a big, gigantic hand pushes one of the trees aside, and there's a face. Big fucking giant. Long beard, big helmet on with horns going down and off to the back, kind of like a ram. And he's got a gigantic axe on one side, and he's wearing. It's not like the hill giants you've probably heard more about, where they're kind of wearing the bare minimum. These look like they were tailored. They were, made with some sort of actual craftsmanship about them.
Yes.
And you see, it looks out over the horizon line, and it hasn't seen you yet. And you see its eyes as it comes up and it starts to look at you. Cloudy. Very clouded over, but still very much capable of seeing. It doesn't look to be blind. And it sees you. And it starts walking in your direction. What do you guys do?
I'm going to hop off, and I'm going to just stand by the Goodberry, but keep my diplomatic.
Well, Naaman is actually going to pull the cart a little bit further away from the edge.
Yes, please, before you do that.
Yeah.
And then once he does,
Yeah, exactly. And just like the wrong freaking rock takes the fucking wheel. Ooh, tips.
Yeah.
Just from the freaking
I-
vibrations.
I get out and I stand next to Esmeralda, also holding myself as well as I can.
yeah, and
All right.
diplomatic.
And Naaman also joins in, because why
Oh,
not?
I just realized who's left in this group right now. It is literally the only
Nobles with
three
daddy
member-
issues?
It's all of the nobles with daddy issues.
That's not that bad.
All of the nobles with daddy issues.
You know what?
His dad is actually not that bad.
I mean, this.
You know what? This could be good.
This is I mean, you are all brought
probably
up
gonna be
in means where diplomacy was probably a really good thing to know. So that might be a good thing for you guys to know. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, let's see.
As the giant
Okay.
walks up to you, you now get a closer look at its face. It's huge. Like, its face alone is bigger than the Goodberry. This thing is big, like real big, even by giant standards. And it comes up to you and it looks down at you, and now you see that clouded over ness to its eyes, that sort of cloudiness to its eyes, isn't 100%. It actually kind of looks like there are actual storm clouds in its eyes, and you swear as you look into them,
Storm giant.
little bolts of lightning streak across.
Those
the little
things are
clouds.
huge.
Yeah, it's fucking big.
I'm imagining the giant from God of War. Remember the one with the
I only
hammer
ever
in
played
his
the
head?
first one.
I was to say, which one are you referring to? There's quite a few.
I've only ever
The
played the
most
first
recent
one.
one.
Yeah,
The
no, I
Are you
very
haven't
talking
seen
about
it.
Zeus when Zeus was a giant?
No. The actual giant with a hammer in his head. Remember the one that was dead that they had to.
I haven't played the series.
Yeah,
I
I
know of the
Whatever.
series, but I haven't played them.
I haven't played I've only ever played the first one, and that was years ago. Anyway, it leans its head in towards you. Like the Goodberry is again, it's up on this cliff because you guys started going uphill, and so it walks up and it leans in, and so you guys are kind of face level with it, and it goes, "Well then, this is new. How did you get up here?"
We honestly don't exactly know.
By accident.
magical means.
And who might you all be?
I am Esmeralda, Priscilla, Humeria, and Dillian. These are my
As-
compatriots.
As you say your name, it takes a bit of an interest in you. You can, he lets you continue talking, but he seems to focus on you now.
These are my compatriots, Annalise and Naaman.
And he looks you each, sort of gives a small nod. You said Endilion.
Yes, sir.
As its hand comes up, and it grabs the Goodberry. And then it leans its other hand out. Please, come with me.
I suggest we go because I don't think we can either outrun this guy, nor can we actually take this guy on, and he's got the good berry.
No, actually, I think
We don't really have a choice.
it's fine.
Lady
Good giant, sir.
You can
Good giant,
trust
sir.
the storm giants.
Oddly
Thank
specific.
you. Thank you, sir.
We put our faith in you, great storm giant.
Alright, so you guys all crawl onto his hand?
Please do not have that faith be
Yes.
mistrusted.
Might I have your name, sir?
I am Operhan Cleon.
Operon Cleon. It's a pleasure.
Is that one name, or is that like a last name to it?
I don't know.
And he starts to laugh, and it's loud, and it kind of hurts your ears a little bit. I like this one.
Yes, he's very humorous.
As he closes his
I
hand
like him too.
around you, and you guys have plenty of space in it, but he sort of just closes it so like you guys don't fall off. And he starts walking towards the city.
Dude, we're in the BBEG. I mean, no, the Big
BFG.
Friendly Giant.
BFG.
Oh, BFG. Okay.
BFG.
I was like BBEG. I was
BFG.
like, wow, this ended really rapidly.
No,
Yeah,
BFG.
no, he just
This is BFG, man.
smashes the Goodberry into you.
Yeah, just like patty cake.
Okay, I'm gonna continue conversation.
Okay.
A little bit of time goes by, and you guys make it to the shadow, the shape that you saw off in the distance. You can clearly see now, and the rain has fully stopped. You can clearly see now that there is a city here, and it's a city for creatures, for the storm giants. As you guys walk up, there's this
Like they're all giant?
There's all giants. There's these huge walls being manned by two more storm giants. One with one's clean shaven, the other one has another beard, but this one's like braided. They're very tall, sort of like thin for their body shape, but very muscular. They're very strong-looking creatures, and they all sort of have that clouded, stormy cloud look in their eyes. And they see Oberon and you got. They see Operon walking up, and they like stand at attention, and they shout out, "Hunt didn't go too well, I see." As Operon yells back, "Better than expected, actually." As he walks up and he holds out you guys
Still
and the
holding
Goodberry.
my position.
You kind of like
I
steady
wave.
yourself a little bit.
Of course.
And they look.
Hmm.
What are these?
I don't know if anyone else could see, but I still have my symbol right on my chest.
She says her name is Endilion. And they sort of look to each other. Endilion. And they both look back at each other and and the laughter, again, it pounds and it hurts your ears, and they sort of open up the gate, and Operon smiles and nods and walks through the gate. As he does, you guys get your first real look at the city of storm giants. And it is large. Most of the buildings are, because of the way that physics need to work for buildings of this size, they're very simplistic shapes. It's hard to get anything really complex without magic out of buildings this size. The only reason the creatures of this size can exist is because magic basically lets them. There's some sort of magic that just perfuses through all these different types of creatures that let them work at this insane size they do. That doesn't quite extend to the same to the building materials that they use. So when they construct their houses, they have to use very simple shapes that can withstand large structures. So you see a lot of like pyramid type shapes. You see a lot of like cylinders. You see a lot of lots of things that are wider at the base than they are at the top, so that there's less weight pressing down on all of that, and there's more at the bottom to hold it all up. So there's a lot of domes and like pyramid shapes, a lot of like spiraling outward columns and cylinders, and then there's a gigantic, and I mean gigantic, fortress up at the very top of this hill. Because you guys have been going uphill this whole time. And at the very top, situated on the edge of the floating island, at the very highest point is that gigantic fortress with the big wall around it. And you look around, and the first thing you noticed was the buildings. Now you notice the people. They're all giants. Almost entirely storm giants. But occasionally you see slightly smaller giants. Ones with more of a wispy type silvery hair to them. They seem to have some sort of proper dress to them that's a little bit out of place amongst the rest of them. Amongst all the rest of the storm giants.
Are there any like children running around, or
there
like
are giant children?
family?
There are.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a full-fledged city. It's a
Okay.
there are giant
Yeah, we are
children
but
walking
mice.
with their there are giant children walking with their parents. There are
Not even rats, mice.
yeah, not even that. They're
Ants.
ants.
We are ants. We're
Eh.
ants.
I'd say mice.
Well,
Oh,
I'll have to check the size charts on it, but these are
But-
fucking big.
Yep.
And like, if it weren't for the fact that you're literally standing in the palm of one of these creatures, you would swear that it's just a normal fucking city. And at this point, Willow comes out of the Goodberry, and she looks up, looks over at you guys, looks up at the giant whose palm she's standing in the other hand, and she just goes,
nope.
nah, and walks back in.
Yeah, I was about to say I would have gestured to her. Just
She would. She would. She would.
It's like a page out of Black Tide's little book there.
I was
Right?
It is
Just nope.
It is noticeably warmer. It's still like wintry cold, but like it's not like
not
freeze
blizzard.
to death without a coat.
Yes.
Like early spring of a
No,
bad winter.
nah, more like a winter in just a normally cold region. It's still cold, but like
Not like below
yeah,
70.
it's not like it's not like 20 below cold.
yes.
It's
okay.
more like it's just you want to keep a jacket on. Kinda cold.
Yeah. Okay.
And you guys walk through the city as Operon starts walking through, and people wave at him. Some people greet him. He stops and talks with a few people, but before, politely telling them that he's got business. He says he has business at the fortress. And he seems to be taking you up towards the fortress. And I think that is where we're gonna live off for this week.
Yep. This, you know what? This is actually the best scenario out of all of this.
Yeah.
This, yep.
You know what's stupid? You know what's stupid funny?
Mm.
We could have started here.
We could have.
Well, yeah, you guys heard that giant in the.
There was a giant in the beginning.
It's true.
Could have started here.
But at the same time,
We don't know
we
who
got
that giant
combat
was.
experience.
We don't know if that giant was a friendly giant or friendly-ish
Not to mention,
giant.
like you got to think is that the trees are like tall grass to him. So seeing like something scurrying about, you don't know what type of damage he would have done while trying to, figure out what we were.
Yeah. This. Oh, I just realized my arm's still bleeding. I took damage in that fight.
Oh, right.
Oh, you're talking about? You thought it was reality.
I thought you meant your arm was
my
actually
arm's
bleeding.
I forgot, you guys. Whoops.
Hey, I have ADHD. I will actually forget my arm is bleeding.
I have ADHD.
Oh my god. Star Giants. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy.
City of Storm Giants. Holy crap.
Storm Giants being taken to the
so
palace.
badass.
Dude.
This is so badass. This is
amazing.
so badass. Cannot
And we didn't
emphasize
get
how
killed by
badass
the
this is.
Yeti. And
I'm just so proud of Esmeralda actually being able to make that turn.
Oh,
Yes.
dude. Oh my god. I Black Widowed that shit.
Yes,
Oh, God,
you did. Absolutely.
I'm so glad you didn't fail that check.
Oh God.
Holy shit.
That would have been a
Good
real quick
theory.
end to campaign
This
one.
is why I drive.
Hey, you don't know if I would have been a bad driver.
It wouldn't necessarily have been an end to campaign one. I would have let you guys make a dexterity check to get back inside the Goodberry before it crashed.
Yeah.
And that would have been the only way to save you.
Not to mention, Willow
The chances
and
of
Colleen
us-
would have been surviving,
yeah.
so we could have
Yeah.
been just
Yeah.
re-rolled characters.
New characters. I got my backup
I
character.
actually really
that would
like
have been
this
Steph.
character.
But you, would
Right?
you
Yeah.
guys would have
Friends love this
absolutely
character
lost
and
the
this
Goodberry. Oh my
Oh,
god.
for sure.
There was so many times you could have
God.
lost the Goodberry there, especially with Naaman and the fucking pin. Like,
Yeah.
what the shit, man?
What?
Just
It
wait,
kinda-
wait,
it
Glen,
would-
I need
it
you
makes
to
sense
explain.
if you think about it.
I need you to explain why a cart underneath the cart to push it up, or we're like, wouldn't have tire jack have worked like better?
What
Like,
type of tire jack
what-
works in the
what-
fantasy
tire
world? I thought of that.
I mean,
like a cube.
Still, you could have had
why?
you could
why
have had
a
it be like
cart?
something that pushed it slowly, but like, nope. You went full on. Let's summon an elephant inside the nose of your. Why?
Because if I had did it with a fucking metal piece, it would have fucking went, oh, even worse damage. So I went with wood. I thought of a wooden thing that was large and could possibly push
Right,
it out.
but it's an instantaneous change. So it just
It would have been
fills the
instantaneous
space.
change either way.
Yeah, but something
I'm
that
stuck
could
with the
push it,
instantaneous
not just-
change. What would have pushed it? What type of mechanical function do I have to do that? I would have to be able to...
You are proficient with Tinker's tools. You could have probably whipped something up. You went and got materials.
You could have made a
You
car
could have
jack.
made something. You
Well,
could
I
have made
will
it a
hold that
tinkering
for
check.
the future then. How's that?
Oh my god.
Because I was trying to stay in the fantasy realm, not be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make a vending machine.
This is a fantasy
we're a
realm
fantasy
with
realm that
refrigerators
also has
and
microwaves.
microwaves.
Hey, vending
You
machines,
have
you
microwaves,
forgot.
dude. It's basically the equivalent of the Naruto world. We are in a weird kind of past, but also radios.
The official
God.
term for such a thing is schizotech.
There you go. I just want to clarify, how do you spell Operon?
Oberon?
Yeah,
O-B-E-R-O?
I made it up as I said it. So
Oh,
yeah,
Oberon.
Operon.
With a P.
Oper.
Yeah, I have no idea how to spell that actually.
Actually,
Operon.
it's apparently it is a
Operon. What
unit
was
of
the last name
DNA
again?
containing a cluster of genes under the control of a single
watch it back.
chromometer.
But Oberon is also the king of the Fae, so...
That's
Oberon.
Yeah. that's Oberon.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's
Oberon is the king of the Fae, so I wanted to clarify if you were calling him Oberon or Operon.
Operon.
Can we also just say Colleen went to the Feywild by herself?
I know!
By
herself!
out of all the places to put her, you put her in the Feywild?
He's a druid.
I mean, like, the Feywild is still one of the
she's gonna come
craziest
back, like,
places
either,
in
like...
the D&D world you can put her in.
I have always wanted to go there. Like, I'm not even at that place in Vox Machina yet, but I know it's gonna be crazy, so I'm like, what is it? So I'm
you're
like,
gonna
we
love
could
it.
go there. I know!
I've got to do a
So-
one-on-one with Jack now to
Yeah,
Yeah.
to figure out what the heck happens there.
yeah.
Okay.
The
Um,
Feywild.
from her perspective, it's not going to be a very long time though.
No.
I'm sure.
But she's
but,
gonna
like,
Not for like
The
5
giant.
seconds. Yeah, a lot happened in those 5 years.
It could be 5 years.
Naaman, you're gonna have to use your woodworking tools to try and fix the front of the Goodberry.
Who says I'm not going to do that when we're here?
I'm just reminding you.
Marie's gonna be
Who's to
salty
say he
about
can?
that for so long.
He has woodworking. He can make something.
Yeah, but it's also magically enchanted.
So would it fix itself?
You don't know that, but you do know that altering the physical structure of a magically enchanted piece of equipment without knowledge of the enchantment and knowledge of how to work the enchantment can do some weird shit.
That's true. Okay.
Esmeralda is not going to let you touch that until we find some way to get Gilmore.
Garland.
Garland.
Not Gilmore! He's different! He's a warlock! Not a
so
sorcerer!
glad.
We were
I'm so glad I am not a critter because I get to actually know that it's Garland. Because I'm thinking of a flowery hat every time.
Yeah.
We're literally
He's
talking-
different!
I love
He's not-
this so
He's
much.
bisexual, he's not gay, he's totally different!
Fine.
Different, you guys.
Original OC, don't steal! Original character, do not steal!
Ryan, I am loving this game so much.
I'm so
like a
happy.
city
So
of
much.
Storm giants, dude.
Dude,
I thought
like,
it was Castletown. I thought they found some sort of strange ass way to put Castletown at the top of this fucking floating city. I was like, no.
I figured it was giants because of, we're in
Yeah.
the sky.
yeah.
I mean,
There are giants in the
I thought it was going to be
sky.
frost giants, to be honest, but then it's like storm giants. I'm like, oh, the largest
cool.
of giants. That's great.
Cool. Every time I come up on this day in my week, I'm like, well, okay, it's time to go do it. But there's no way it could possibly top last week. And then it does.
then you top
It just
it, yeah.
getting
No, you
better.
really do. It's like crazy.
You guys
Really
make me
is.
happy.
Yay!
It's so
You make
good,
me
Ryan.
happy.
I look forward. Like I actually explained this campaign to friends, and they're like, I want to join.
You right?
Well, all my the friends that I know that play D&D are either like very new to D&D now, or DMs. So, to be honest, it's a lot of arguing.
Yes.
Now I
If you can't tell with how I go with Ryan and stuff and whatnot and rules,
Really?
I have to deal with a lot of DMs.
Go with Ryan?
Really?
Huh?
When do you go with Ryan?
I didn't say it.
Would actually like to know when you do. It's being live streamed.
By the
have
way, we're
proof.
still live, so yeah. Please
Yeah.
tell
I know,
our audience.
I'm very well aware.
Well, actually, his address is.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, no, but storm giants.
No storm bears? What? The fuck is a storm bear? Holy
know.
shit! I'm gonna have to look
That would
this
have
up.
been our death. I hope that's somebody's pet. Like, I want that to be one of the little...
Oh, that's Volley Bear.
pets.
Like the closest thing I
Can you
find is
imagine?
literally Volley Bear from League of Legends. That's the
That
only
storm
thing.
bear would take up basically almost like half
No.
the giant building.
Though canonically, Volley Bear is freaking huge.
What if it's
Do
like
they
a
eat?
bear that's just like an actual storm cloud in the shape of a bear?
What do they eat? I mean,
I-
actually, to be
Fear.
kind of funny you chose like storm giants, because if it wasn't going to be a deity of death, I actually would have chosen a storm deity, kind of like Yasha. So
Yeah.
I think it's kind of funny. It's just like, oh yeah, there was the other option.
If you go based off of Volley Bear is a shape-shifting demigod that decided to take the form of a polar bear, and he is the size of a mountain.
Cool. We could not have fought that.
No, there's literally another god named Orn. He is the god of smithing. He is just the nicest guy. He's like, he doesn't
Okay.
ask for followers because
Those-
he's just
Those
nice.
don't exist in this universe. I have
Oh, I
my own
understand,
pantheon.
but I would like to just explain Volley Bear is an absolute asshole, because Orn is like, hey, these people are following me even though I never asked them because I'm just constantly making stuff and they seem to like it. And Volley Bear's like, they're not my followers. Why aren't they my followers? You know what? I'm going to kick your ass and then I'm going to kill them all.
Wait, so Orin's just Hephaestus?
Yeah,
Cool.
he's a goat Hephaestus. Like, he literally has, like, goat horns, and he and after Volley Bear killed all his followers, he's like, I don't want followers. Do not follow me. I am not your god. Please don't make me your god. Because Volley Bear will do some shit.
Storm giant
Definitely,
city.
I will definitely collaborate with you
Dude.
on making storm bears. Let's do this. I need
Maybe
more
like
things to
storm
put up in the
puppies.
sky, guys. There's very few things I can put on these floating islands, man.
I want a storm
I'm
puppy.
just saying,
I
there
swear
are
to God,
giants
if I
in
see
the
Volley
sky.
Bear, even if it's smaller, if I see a storm bear, like it looks like Volley Bear or acts like Volley Bear, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Told you, we were Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk.
Kind of.
Just,
This
except
is
we don't
amazing.
have a beanstalk to go back down.
Nope, we don't.
Nope. It got
Nope.
chopped. And it's funny because it was also a druid that got here, so it was plant-based.
God damn.
Yeah, that's oddly. That's oddly.
That's
Okay,
oddly to
now
put
I'm
it,
looking at
it,
Jack
put
and
it
the
in thought. It's like,
Beanstalk very
a plant
differently.
did get us here, technically.
Oh god.
Just not the way it
now,
was.
now I'm just thinking that the story of Jack and the Beanstalk was just a poor human that accidentally got traded some druid's magic vegetables.
It
like,
a
ah,
druid
shit.
smell.
It might be.
He was just a really bad druid. Like, he was just a shit person who wanted to fuck with
Yeah.
little kids that just
So
really
how did he
wanted
kill the
money.
giant then?
Same way, you knock it down.
You need a goose, though, and you need some golden eggs.
That's easy enough in a D&D world. I mean, that's
Yeah,
just
really.
what's gonna
That
happen.
really
That's
is.
not hard.
I'm pretty sure there is an actual stat sheet for it somewhere.
Yes.
Probably.
All right, now I've gotta actually write some shit for this, and I might work it into one of your guys' backstories. Fuck it.
Into whose?
One of you. I don't know.
Ooh.
One of your ancestors might be named Jack. Probably. Let's be honest. It's probably Esmeralda. It's probably Esmeralda.
Yo!
It's probably Esmeralda.
Yeah. Let's be honest. It's probably Esmeralda.
Because the
we did,
location
because
probably
We're
is
on
right.
her Whitestone arc.
Where did the E name start from then? Was it just from my dad?
Maybe it was E Jack.
That was the middle name.
And apparently Storm Bear is also a medicine. That's weird.
Are those
That
like
is
gummy
big.
bears? Because they're
No.
bouncing here and there and everywhere.
No, it's
Should
I'm
they
a
be
gummy
like
bear,
Pop Rocks?
a yummy,
To be
yummy
honest-
bear.
Little Pop Rocks that are like gummy bears instead, but they're storm bears. So that when you put it in your mouth,
Oh my god, the Storm Giants are selling Storm Bears, which is actually just giant gummy bears.
Oh my god.
And to us, they're the actual size and shape of bears.
Annalise just comes running up with one.
Oh god,
like,
yes.
like Andy in Parks and Rec and goes, "This counts as one."
Yes, that is definitely that is a magical item in my campaign now. Beans of transport via plants.
Transport, one
Beans,
time spell.
Dude.
one-time use of
Hey.
transport via plants. Yes.
Dude.
that a thing? I swear to
Okay,
goodness this
okay.
is
This could work.
Alright,
This
I
could
like
work.
it, I like
There
it.
you go.
We're liking this. I love D&D.
It's free world building.
Really, really.
Anyways.
I'm so excited for next session, god damn it!
Dude.
Alright.
We hardly did
So we gotta get-
anything
we gotta
other than a
let Ryan
freaking
prep.
chase.
No, but
Ah,
I mean, come on though. That chase scene. That chase sequence was fucking great.
Scene.
That was
That was
Holy
amazing.
shit.
It was fun.
That was amazing.
Oh god, that was so
much
fun.
happened. That was so fun. That was so fun.
It was
I was
so
so
good.
happy about that. Can I just tell you? I was also half tempted not to dash, but at the same time, we still wouldn't have had that
man.
awesome ass
No,
scene.
I swear to God,
Oh
if
my
Willow
God.
didn't kill the Yeti, Naaman was gonna jump.
Oh, I was kind of hoping she missed just so I could see you do that.
Like you just see the freaking him like what is that like I forget the scene, but you
I
just
know
see
exactly
him just
what you're.
the two-handed
I see
sword.
it.
Ah!
Yeah, yeah. Like it's from freaking Mad Max Fury Road, and the
There's like so many movies that actually use that. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
why I'm
true.
like,
Oh my god.
that's true.
I remember one that it was strictly a sword.
Okay,
Oh, also Rain of Fire.
are we still streaming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Okay.
Have you seen Rain of Fire? That one's actually
This
pretty
is
good.
this is what we do. We like talk for like 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. It's great.
Oh god.
Wait, did we level up?
No.
No, not yet.
Ryan, I'm gonna strangle you.
Because I get an
This is
extra
a level up,
attack
I
that
can't do
makes
it
it
anymore.
makes me a lot more viable.
Oh my god.
I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah.
I'm like, what level am I at? I don't know.
I don't care.
I
This is
stab scam.
fun.
Exactly.
I
For
want
me,
my
I'm
own
like-
level spells.
I am a
Ryan.
Although
melee fighter.
to be fair though, Annalise does seem to be the DPT of the group, so she gets a lot done as far as combat goes.
It's true.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
you kind of can handle being your level and
I
not
want
really
my
going
third
up
level
too much.
spells.
Yeah. Because I've been a spellcaster, and it's like, it's so complicated. You get more levels, and it's like more things, and it's so complicated. So I was definitely
Me,
like,
I'm happy
I
about
I
just
like
it.
marshals
I-
for that reason.
I
I
don't
like it
want
simple.
it complicated. I hit, or I stab, or I break. It's like that. It's that simple.
So I have to say, like looking at
Acrobatics
the martial
good.
feats for a fighter, there really aren't much.